Okay, well, Sky said he's ready, so, you know, start calling him Freddy, because he's fucking ready.
Get ready for Freddy, you little... I don't know.
Gregory, I'm playing Guild Wars, Freddy.
Anyway,
Freddy.
hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. I am Ruby Summer, your resident monster expert, and apparently I'm a ball of anxiety today, so heads up, I'm a little bit zooted.
Are you a ball of anxiety every day?
Yeah, but it doesn't normally, like, get my blood pressure rising, so it concerned me, you know?
I suppose. Hi, I'm Skyshoe. I'm terrible at intros. I'm just gonna say I am here.
So,
Hi,
like,
I'm
you know,
Bonnie.
no, we gotta come with, like, a title and a
Hi,
tagline.
buddy.
We gotta get you a title and a tagline.
We do. Wait,
Hi,
let's
I'm
greet...
Bonnie.
Well, go
I
ahead.
have a tagline. I just was like, if someone else talks, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Say hi, my name is Bonnie. I'm a PNG tuber, and I'm totally a normal rabbit. I promise.
Totally normal.
But no, when he said hi, but I'm like, oh, this should be like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Hi, Bonnie. Hope you find your dad.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, buddy.
Hope you find your dad.
But yes, you know, Sky, we do need to think of, like, title and tagline for you, because, like, as much as it's silly little roleplay branding, I think it's important as a VTuber.
Yeah. Anyway, where are you?
Or am I? Oh, I'm in Lion's Arch. I should
Hell.
probably go to the actual mission area. That's probably where you are.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
don't
in
we
the
go-
Ice Caves of Sorrow.
Why don't we go to hell? No.
Yeah,
Well,
why
we're going
would
to
we
the-
go there? I'm already in Texas. It's too damn hot.
I'm
Wait.
in Alberta. It's already... Have you not seen what the weather's been like? It's
Oh yeah, no,
nuts.
aren't you literally in hell? Isn't everything on fire?
No, that's Toronto. That's Ontario.
Anyway, Sky, get in the fucking party.
I'm in the fucking
Alberta,
part.
and very specifically my city, without getting too point blank, has been getting a lot of thunderstorms.
Okay,
It's sweaty.
so...
Oh, you're in the opposite of hell. It's raining.
Yeah, I'm in wet hell.
Hey, listen, we had to deal with the fucking smoke the last 2 days, and it fucking sucks.
Listen, oh my god, I don't want to go too in depth in that, but fucking, what do you...
Do they know
I got
do they
things.
know what caused it? Because I never found out what caused
It's
it.
called global warming, I'm
Well,
pretty sure.
yeah, but usually there's still something to
It's
start.
because of all the storms, usually.
Okay.
It's
So-
storms and people, well, in my province at least, it's people starting fires, but mostly it's like global warming and storms, but people, of course, they're like, let's stop putting smoke over to our country, and I'm like, fuck off.
No, like, listen, global warming ultimately, yes, like, climate change would be a factor because it would lead to more frequent and intense storms, but, like, the weather's not getting hot enough for trees to combust here, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, hang on, wait.
That's California.
Yeah, well, no, because most of the California wildfires
Like eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus trees having their resin combust. But the most recent one was literally... Remember the most recent one was for a gender reveal party for their baby?
Yep. I remember that.
So, like, for something to get this bad, there has to be a human catalyst.
Oh my god, Mike, thank you for reminding me to turn on my fishing.
Fish?
Fish.
Listen, if you're a streamer, fishing on stream, great, easy lurk bait. I heavily recommend it. Anyways, I am so sorry, Mike, if you have to fish again. I mean, it's a command, it's not like it costs anything.
Yeah.
But, what was I getting at?
Fish.
Okay, lurk bait.
To rewind, we were talking about the fires.
Right, no, before that, right, no, you were talking about being in hell and, like...
Wet hell, and I said, well.
No, it's just, there's literally only one piece of Guild Wars fan content that I know escaped Guild Wars.
Okay.
And it's a very old video. Give me a sec, I have to Google it now.
You have to Google.
So are you perhaps familiar with YouTuber Plague of Gripes?
Oh, yes,
I do not believe I am.
The man who's
The Plague of
definitely not a
Gripes,
Dragon
yeah.
Ball channel?
The guy that posts a lot of really cool Bloodborne content years and years ago who couldn't finish building the fucking
Yeah,
fence?
he made a Guild Wars 1 animation. Would you like to watch it?
Sure.
This is spoilers for the Nightfall campaign. but one line has stuck in my head for fucking ever.
Where are you sending this?
No, I gotta Google it first. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Google.
Okay, so how about this? How about I'm gonna send it to Sky. Sky, you can punch it in and watch it on your stream, and I'll watch on your stream.
Yeah.
Because this is... Oh, man. Okay, let me just unmute you. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Where are we streaming this?
On Sky's channel. Because honestly,
Okay.
people should watch Sky's channel too.
Okay.
Because Sky is cool.
Here we go. We're
So
just
again,
gonna...
my friends showed this to me when I started Guild Wars 2, and this is genuinely the only piece of, like, fan content that I can think of escaping the Guild Wars, like, zone. Just because it was fucking Plague and Gripes. Like...
Browser.
Wowza.
Wowzers.
Wow.
There we... Wow.
Wow.
Fred Durst. I'm also saying wow.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So let's watch this shit. The animation really shows the age.
This had to have been made like 2005.
Give me just a moment on my side, chat.
What do you mean 2012?
Yeah, no, that would make sense. Hey, look, it's Koss. You've seen Koss in my party.
I have.
Yeah. Here. Give me a second. Let me just kick. Yeah, here. There's Koss. He's in the party now.
So he is.
That's the line. That's the line that's stuck in. Let's just go to hell and kill Satan.
So does this mean we're in Narnia?
No.
Hey, look, it's Digital Circus Bubble.
That would be great for us.
That's how it really feels.
That is an achievement, by the way.
Stop being blind.
It's great because this means that he actually played the game. Like...
The Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Good lord. Good lord.
No, that video, like, it's funny, right?
You wanna know what's fucked up?
What?
That reminded me of, like, a Mad parody. Like,
yeah.
if the producers of Mad played Guild Wars, this is the type of shit they would make.
No, you're so fucking right, though.
But what would it collaborate with? Because a lot of the Mad jokes were like collab stuff. The cartoon, right?
It was mostly shit that like was on Cartoon Network effectively, or like on Toonami that they could like make fun of without crossing a line.
Well,
Guild Wars, but we bear bears crossover.
Guild Wars, but it's just every other MMO.
Yeah.
Like, that's something they do. Remember, they made fun of, like, Twilight, and then it was every superhero movie ever?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember this.
They did the Terminator, but it was WALL-E.
Okay, for a second, I thought you were referencing those, like, movies. You know what I mean? Like, Vampires Suck, Meet the Spartans.
Oh, you mean Scary Movie?
They were making fun of that, but they went wider.
Oh, okay.
They were making fun of it, but they got actual movie characters.
My name's...
There was an anime parody that was just like...
Yo, hey Sky, can we enter the mission? Because I want to show you costs.
Yeah, we can.
Because I need you to understand. Plague of Gripes barely exaggerated how costly he put the bling on, and that was it. Like...
Hang on, let me see costs.
Hold up, Mox is blocking him. Yeah, this is him right here. He just looks like that.
Is this where Super Best Friends got "See You Later, fuckers" from?
I don't know.
I mean, like, that was like...
They're saying in that exact tone.
See you later, fuckers.
See you later, fuckers.
It's possible. Like, they've been at this for a while.
They've been friends with Plague for, like, ever, so it's possible.
And, like, ultimately, yeah, it's maybe not the funniest video ever, but you're smiling, like, most of it, you know?
Yeah.
See you later.
Hey, Ruby, you want to know a funny Let's Player fact?
What?
All right, so y'all know Chugga Conroy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you know how sometimes they'd hang out with Proton John, Proton Jane, whatever they prefer to go
Proton
with.
Claire,
stay back
there.
there.
I thought it was Jane. My bad. But yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Proton Claire's wife is a VTuber.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
A lot of people just like forget that.
Okay, fall back.
I knew her before she was a VTuber.
Yeah, I didn't. Like, I knew of Proton Claire. I just had not seen Luca Jin at the time.
Luca Jin's great.
No, Luca's great.
Let's see here.
She complimented my room once. It was pretty cool.
Cool. I have a VTuber story of my own that happened today.
Okay, let's
is it something you are allowed to share?
Or yesterday. No, I think I'm very much allowed to share this. It's safe for work.
All right.
Listen, we just never know.
Safe for work, and it's wholesome.
Okay,
well, not even like that. Like, there's stuff about VTubers I'm aware of that I'm just not allowed to share.
Oh no, this is like no privacy, no nothing. This is like this happened on stream, whatever.
Oh, okay.
This is recorded and was not deleted. Got it.
Recorded and not deleted. Someone, my Kamiya, she kind of lurked in my stream and said, "What's up?"
Was it Yomi?
It was Yomi.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And when I told her thank you on stream today, she said, "You're cute," and I'm like, "Fuck, shut the fuck up! I'll throw beans at you."
Real. That's awesome.
Don't call. I'm not cute.
Me and Ruby are mad jelly.
Yeah, no, like unironically. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
That's awesome. Good. Hey, just like shout us also. I'm kidding. You don't have to do that.
I shouted out my collab partner, and they're like, "No, don't do that."
Wait, what?
Shout us out. I mean, like, be respectful about it, but you're allowed to.
Yeah.
I will. I'm.
Guy, you died.
I realize that.
I will shout y'all out. I shout y'all out when next stream. I'm taking a few days break.
Also, congrats on getting affiliate. Like, unironically,
you
got it crazy fast.
Yeah, Bonnie, I don't think you realize it. You did it in like actual speedrunner time.
Like,
it took me 3 years to get that.
Listen, I know I broke the curve on that, but like, unironically, you did it in like what, under a month? That's stellar.
A month, yeah. I'm not gonna get partner anytime soon, but I will get...
Listen. Do not worry about getting partner.
October, I will push for partner because that's when my folks are out of the house.
We both know so many VTubers that we respect and admire that are like getting at best 30. Like partner is a while.
I'll put it this
off.
way: for as long as Sunny has been streaming, he only got partner this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like
I'm happy with where I am right now.
Sunny and Bolts took a while to get it, and they're both amazing. Like unironically.
Yeah. It took Combo, what, 3 years to make anything remotely close to an income off of doing this?
And Combo's great. Kaboka Kai, Pizza Rat.
Kabo Chakai.
Okay, I thought it was like Cabal, the hood guy.
No. I don't know much about Cabal's story. I just know I've met him in person before.
I've never met Cabal, but I think he's neat. I think he's neat.
But no, it's one of those things where, Bonnie, you have to genuinely realize, outside of very select corner case circumstances, these people take years to get discovered.
Yeah, like I'm
Yomi took 4+ years, didn't she?
She took off pretty quickly, but like I'm taking a guess that like one, she was hitting during a time when VTubers were kind of expanding instead of contracting, and like
she hit the COVID buff.
And I'm not remotely saying that does
said.
not mean that Yomi is amazing. I am just saying she did get lucky early, and that's fine.
Yeah.
There
are exceptional exceptions. A lot of us are genuinely it took people like 5+ years, and they were doing other things.
And I'm sure Yomi like admits that like she worked her ass off and broke the curve. Good for her.
Yeah. Like really good example. Vex used to be a face cam streamer.
Yeah.
And they did that for like 2 years before they debuted their 1.0 model.
And Sky is a big fan.
They didn't make anything close to an income until like the corporate model. Or it's something close to that. I know it took them a while for it to like take off the way they wanted it to.
Sorry.
But that
joke wasn't funny.
That's part of
What's
why
up?
the best way. Oh, sorry.
No, I said after Ruby said big fans. Oh, big fan of Vex, huh? And where it's like, I get what you're saying. Wink, wink, nudge.
Yes, Sky would the snake.
Yeah, man, I'm such a big fan. I moderate the Discord. I moderate the Twitch.
You moderate Vex's Discord? Sick.
I mean, I let Sky bring that up because like I don't want to get Sky in trouble by saying that, but yes, that is true.
No, I'm allowed to say it. It's just one of those things where it's like, please keep in mind you are representing our community when you say shit like that.
No.
Please
do
keep
it responsibly.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna go around, I'm such great friends, and it's like I talk to them because they cohabitate a space I'm in, and I get to say cool things to them sometimes.
And they think that you're cool enough to actually help them run shit, like...
Yeah, they I don't know if they think I'm cool enough. They trust me enough to not cause explosions.
Listen, they needed extra hands in their Discord, and you stepped up. That's all that matters.
God, I want to be friends with Yomi. Though that's like, she's so busy, and I'm like, she's nice, but I'm like, listen, nice and being friends is completely different sides of the spectrum.
No,
yeah,
like, I know Yomi's brought up that she also, like, was kind of done looking for new friends for a bit, and, like, I get it. Like, fuck, girl.
You can only talk and maintain so many relationships.
Yeah, especially, again, when ultimately, like, she's working as hard as she is. Like,
Yomi rest is just work.
Like, I mean this genuinely. I want to be half as productive as Yomi because half these weeks I can barely get my ass to do VTuber work for more than 5 hours outside of streams.
I want to be productive in general, but listen, executive dysfunction, depression, and just general cognitive is that what it is? Chronic exhaustion is a bitch of a combo.
Yeah.
No,
this is probably weird to say. Yeah. This is probably a weird thing to say, but I want to really focus on, like, because I'm happy being a PNG tuber. I'm happy being with what I am. And I know some people are kind of wishy-washy on it, where they're just like, what's up?
No, I was just gonna say something that happened in the game. We witnessed history. Cost just hit 20.
God damn.
Did you know Cost was only 20 when he directed Backrooms?
Anyways, Sorry for interrupting. Just like that literally just happened.
That a lot of people kind of feel wishy-washy about like PNG. They're like, well, I don't want to call out with a PNG tuber. I'm like, fuck y'all. PNG tubers are great.
Listen,
I'm gonna be real. That's opposite of the prevailing knowledge I've heard from people who have been doing this for 5+ years.
is like,
I
yeah,
guess this was like an early on in VTubing thing where they kind of didn't like PNG tubers.
So
I wouldn't even. Go ahead.
I can kind of like understand the hesitation, not because PNG tubers in and of themselves are bad, but the ultimate association with rant-sonas.
Yeah, I think we're crossing wires here.
Yeah, it could have been that, whereas people just...
Because like you don't want to be seen in the same group as the derogatory term for what PNG tubers effectively were for a while.
Yeah.
Because for a while, a lot of them were just kind of... It was people who would do rant-sona work, but they would put their model into, like, VitoTube.
Get out of the hole.
Yep.
What's the word I was looking for? There's like a post I saw years ago where someone who was like who became like a VTuber out of PNG tubing, where they said, it's really weird how all of a sudden these people who rejected me for being a PNG tuber now suddenly want to collab with me.
Yeah, I can fully believe that, like, again, especially early on, and like I'm trying to put it this way, like, ultimately there is a level that people have to it's a difficult mental hurdle to be able to go, hey, I was very fortunate to be able to afford something that was high-end early. Not everyone is in my same camp, you know? But that doesn't mean that these people aren't talented creators.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. It really does sound like part of it is just some people...
Sour grapes, I guess?
No, how do I... I have no other way of putting this other than very bluntly. It sounds like a lot of the people they were associating with were very cliquey to start with.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of, in the circles I'm at least around, it's like, yeah, we did this to make content. If you're doing this, if you were starting a certain way because that's what you can afford, then you do it.
Backing off, got it. But, so if I might actually add to this.
Yeah.
So my view on PNG tubers, yes, obviously, like many people my age, my first technical introduction to this concept was rant-sonas, right? But that was just good internet practice back then, is to just not show your fucking face.
Yeah, that's just how it be.
Like, people made fun of, oh, you're hiding behind an avatar. Yeah, that's Internet 101.
Ruby, let me go even further back. Remember when people didn't have, like, commissioned art of their rant-sonas, so they just use like random character from random media like Merrick Ishtar or Shadow Link.
People still do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do, because TikTok.
No, I mean like this is there are YouTube creators who do this.
Yeah. Now they're not super huge by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh yeah,
but
no,
they
most
are
of these people are like
creators.
Yeah, no, like there's not a lot. None of them are like crazy popular. Ultimately, I think. Yeah. Like ultimately, we're probably talking triple-digit subs on YouTube.
So
after years.
Actually, really good example. Kiru. Kiru is a chaotic YouTuber right now.
I know Kiru. Yeah.
Their rant-sona was just Totodile with a straw hat.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of Smealden.
And, like, I know several VTubers who, like, effectively are just, like, their OC of an existing thing.
Yeah.
Kiru's great. I love Kiru.
Yeah, no, I like Kiru. I'm just saying, perfect example. Guy uses a rant-sona avatar and is just Totodile. And I guess now is just Smealden.
Can I also, just as a question, off subject.
No, it's fine.
Can I talk about how my collab went?
Sure.
Sure. I mean,
3.5 hours.
Oh yeah, no, that's
a good collab. Also, hello, Hazard.
Oh my God, hello.
I guess I did technically summon you, and like, yeah, like you are a completely valid VTuber, obviously. Like, it's crazy how we set up all these walls just for arbitrary reasons, when ultimately this stems from very basic internet safety. Like,
and equally, I'm gonna put it this way. I think part of what happened was, and I was very the ground floor when VTubers started. So I'm used to how a lot of people who've been doing this for years and years and years communicate. And at that time, it was like, the only reason I'm going to turn down someone for having a bad model is if it's literally unworkable.
Yeah.
Like, it's borderline deviant art tier stuff.
Or AI slop.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but that was before that took over. Yeah, that was before that took over.
Okay, we're gonna die, so I'm gonna kill the engineer.
Yeah, this was like 2021. This was when that wasn't really a thought.
God damn.
But when VTubing got more popular and we had, I'm going to kind of refer to it as second generation, where they weren't as tapped into what VTubers started with sort of the idol culture parallels.
Yes.
A lot more of their traditional knowledge of like internet content creation came in, and that's the group I tend to feel hits on PNG tubers more, because to them it's an extension of Rant Sonas, and they don't want to deal with Rant Sona creators.
Yeah, no, I get that. Now, and again, like, before Rant Sona became like a shorthand for a very specific type of content, also ads are starting in 7, buckle up. Like, I didn't think it was an inherently negative thing, is the issue.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just like, it kind of became like a watchword for a very specific type of video, you know?
It's the same thing kind of happened with like prank YouTubers at the time.
Prank 'em, John.
Yeah, where, you know,
we're going
at first
after
it was
this
like,
guy.
yeah, where at first it was, yeah, it's harmless fun, and then, you know, Sam Hyde and whoever the hell else it was kept one-upping each other and doing actually illegal things. So now prank videos just have this bad reputation.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's kind of the same, where there's a difference between Turkey Tom and, I don't know, Jimothy McBoing.
Okay, let's back up here.
Let me
recover
add
our
my
health.
throne too. I'm doing shit in the background while we talk.
Oh no, girl,
the collab went
absolutely
well.
set up your throne.
I'm very happy with how the collab went. I was talking with Vermin Video about Disney movies, and the first thing I asked when we were reviewing Snow White, you know, the first movie, I said, "Which dwarf are you cracking?"
So was this Disney original movies, or was it like were direct-to-video sequels allowed?
Disney Channel animation or Disney animated movies, as in like theatrical release. So no Goofy movies, sadly.
Okay, so unfortunately for everyone, Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time is off the table.
We talked about the sequels because someone said there are no good Disney sequels, and
that's where they're
Disney
wrong.
DVD. I said I can name you 3 right now, and I said Lion King 1.5. I said Cinderella 3, and then I said Return to Neverland.
Aladdin 3 was okay. It just aged terribly in some aspects.
All right, hear me out. The Lilo and Stitch movie sequels were good.
Oh yeah, those ones were good. Yeah, but those were the 3.
on a hill with those.
Wait, hold on, Sky. I'm right on the hill next to you. We literally watched all of the Lilo and Stitch series last summer, and there were very few moments where we went, "Oh, this is just bad."
No, exactly. But I don't mean
the cartoon
series
for reference.
Yeah, no, I get that. But what the movies I'm talking about the movie that was basically the setup for the animated series.
Yep, no, that was a completely fine movie. Nothing was bad about it.
And Leroy and Stitch.
Mm-hmm. Which again,
I think
not bad.
Leroy and Stitch was a fitting conclusion.
Yeah. Like unironic. If you've got time and you just want to watch a show. There was only one episode of the series we had to skip because we were too online for it, and it was the Blueberry episode.
Oh,
the one where he feeds everyone and they get really round and fat, and we're like, nope, we are too online to watch this.
I forgot that was a thing.
But we talked about like some of the sequels, and I mentioned how Hunchback 2. I went on a fucking like 5-minute rant about how Hunchback 2 was the worst Disney movie.
I could believe it.
I fucking got mad, like actually heated.
Pocahontas 2.
Okay, so what happens
Pocahontas
if we
2 is
fire
better
the
than
lever?
Pocahontas 1.
Okay, that's a hot take.
Pocahontas 1, yeah, I love Beauty and the Trail of Tears. I love that movie so much.
Okay, yes, we can.
Okay, we're gonna take on these guys.
Is a fact. However, you also need to realize this is Disney's we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it.
We're not going to
This is a silly fairy tale for little girls. We're not going to bring up the real world history behind this.
Also, someone in my chat was really mad that I said Dinosaur wasn't a good movie. And I said, Dinosaur fucking sucks.
Oh no, it was a pretty, like, at best I can point at the dinosaurs in the movie type movie.
It looks ugly.
Well, okay, hang on. For the time it was released, it was very impressive.
Yes, yeah, but here's the thing. Can you look at Dinosaur and say, yeah, that's a Disney movie? No, you can't.
Well, no, because CG was in its infancy, and, like, its competition was, like, maybe Monsters, Inc.?
No.
Drag. This was 2000, so
Monsters,
Toy
Inc.
Story 2.
Okay, so yeah, Toy Story 2, gorgeous, but it has a very specific art style that helps hide the CG.
Yeah, you have to remember, this is early CG that's trying to look realistic. Yeah. This is not stylized CG where they can fall back on the art of animation. Yeah. This is, we want this to resemble life.
Yeah.
Stomp, drag. This movie fucking drags.
For the time that movie released, the animation was fine.
Yeah.
It was not... the technology behind it was the groundbreaking part.
I think
the actual visuals... Yeah, it was 2000.
That might predate Walking with Dinosaurs, which, like, ultimately was a TV show, so it had a different budget. But it is important to bring up that for the context.
2000 exactly.
Yeah. Also, I found out last night, there was a Disney's Dinosaur on Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back when just movies got Game Boy games.
I know, but I was like... And then she's like, oh, you need to play it. And I'm just like, no, I'm not playing it.
Okay, hold on. I don't like...
But hang on. Let me get back to the dinosaur discussion.
Yes.
It's one of those things where when you are looking at movies that are that old with animation that is that like foundational and groundbreaking, you kind of have to adjust how you look at it.
Yeah.
Because are we going to look at freaking Transformers Beast Wars and put its animation on the same quality as Moana?
No. You know what? You know what's actually a really good CG comparison for Beast Wars?
What?
Reboot.
I wasn't gonna say reboot. I was gonna say Digimon.
But
yeah, kinda.
But okay, that's kind of what I'm getting at. But that's, you know, you're gonna look at the CG from the first season of Digimon.
That's jarringly CG, you know?
Yeah, but that's more what I'm getting at. We're not going to treat CG from that era the same as we would treat CG a decade down the line. So we kind of have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, Dinosaur's not a great movie by any stretch. It's the most 6 out of 10 movie I've ever seen in my life.
But it gave us big Carnotaurus.
Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. My scale is a little different than some people. One is genuinely, I am offended this exists as an art form. I am offended people put effort and time into this, and I feel like I was actively robbed of whatever time or effort I spent looking into this.
It's a 3 to me.
That's 3 is like, there's bad writing, there's bad direction, it looks ugly, you were clearly like a child.
Here, back up.
Yeah. 5 and 6 is, this was tolerable, but I'm not gonna watch this again. 5 is, I will watch this if someone puts it on, and I'm not gonna care. 4 is, if someone puts this on, I'm gonna kind of do my best to keep avoiding this. And 3 is, I will leave the room. If this is on, I'm leaving.
Okay, fair. There are worse Disney movies than Dinosaur.
Also, yeah, that's why I'm like,
you know
Wish is probably the one.
I'm gonna reveal like a weird secret about me that some people already know. I was 7 when this movie came out, so I sure was the target audience, right?
Yeah. Little Babby Ruby into dinosaurs.
So I got a toy that was like, kind of like.
Is it the hand puppets?
It was not a hand puppet. It was an actual, like, supposed to be a pet kind of toy. Like, you remember Poochie and, like, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like that. It hatched out of an egg, and then it had interactions you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, you had touch pads on the bottom of the egg, and if you hold it long enough, you hear, like, thunderstorm noises and the dinosaur just breaks out of it on its own, right? Like, to emulate the movie.
Yeah.
So it came with food because it's a baby. You have to take care of the baby, right?
Of course.
Yep, I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
So it was like this shitty little plastic leaf that you just put in its mouth, and a sensor pad would activate eating noises, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found out that the sensor pad actually didn't have to go through the mouth, so I ended up feeding this dinosaur leaves through its nose because that would also activate the pressure pad.
Jesus.
So I do have specifically weird memories about that movie.
I have weird memories of that franchise because of the Disney ride.
Because Disney Animal Kingdom needed a dinosaur ride, and this was the only dinosaur movie they had.
Yeah. My parents took me to Disney when I was around 5 with my grandparents.
Wait, what year was this?
This was like 2004 to 2005.
Oh fuck, it's possible It's possible I saw you at Disney. Because I was at Disney while that ride was still active.
Yeah.
Yeah, it closed for Indiana Jones or something.
I think they rebranded it. But whatever.
Okay, so it got rebranded to like the Ellen ride, I think.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember. It's I have to double check.
I'm going after the priest. Hold on.
And the only reason I remember this is I have a very vivid dream that I still recall to this day from that ride. Because for those who don't know, the dinosaur ride at Animal Kingdom was actually kind of horrifying.
Yeah, because the plot is that you're like set into a time machine, and then it's effectively like a fast and dark ride because it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Where like, and at the end, the Carnotaurus pops out to jump scare you before you get out.
Yeah. So the dream I had, I was on the ride with my family, and at some point through, the Carnotaurus showed up and derailed the ride, and the ride car was like this like fleshy net. You had a dream about a sci-fi thriller movie that someone has absolutely written, where they make a hyper-realistic animatronic Carnotaurus to terrorize people on the ride, and it goes rogue, and it's Five Nights at Freddy's now. Yeah, but so all right, the ride derails. I'm in like this fleshy like net thing that like caught me, and I remember like looking down. And my dad was like going, don't worry, son, we're going to get you, yada, yada, yada. And then like raptors or something were behind him. Well, that's weird. There were no raptors in that movie. Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, this is an oddly detailed dream that I still remember and I still occasionally think about. And one day as I was watching some documentary about that ride, I kind of stopped and went, wait, Dad, this looks really familiar. Did I ride this when I was a little kid with you guys? And he was like, yeah, you were horrified. Oh, that's so funny. And suddenly, like, all of the pieces started clicking together. It was like, I went on this ride as a kid, didn't I? You just repressed that you did. Yeah. God. Well, I mean, the other thing, I was 5 years old. It was 2005. Yeah, like, ultimately, it is believable a child would forget this, even if, like, you were forming memories even on a subconscious level. Yeah, like 5 years old, I'm conscious. I'm aware of things. Exactly.
For other there are worse Disney movies than Dinosaur. Specifically, Raya and fucking Wish are worse to me.
So, Raya, I haven't seen. Wish, I absolutely agree, where they're trying to drum up Disney nostalgia, but in all of the ways that are, like, super superficial.
Superficial, yeah. And it's like, people accused it of being AI written, and honestly, I can see it with some of the songs.
I can see thinking that, but there's no indication, because AI was still in its infancy, so, like...
This movie was released only, like, 2 or 3 years ago, so...
Yeah, but, I mean... this was before AI was really hitting production pipelines, and I promise you... Okay, hang on. This was before it was hidden production pipelines, and second, it was before corporate started mandating AI use in production pipelines.
Yeah.
So at this point, all of the creatives in charge of it are going to fight back if Disney even attempted it at the time.
Yeah.
Not saying they did it. I'm just saying if it happened, we would hear a bigger stink from Disney, alumni around that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. These are Mersat.
Yup.
I think the moment I knew the movie was going to be bad was when someone texted me the villain song for Wish.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like really mid?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. The line I remember the most, as in being fucking awful, fucking dog shit, was. What is it? I let you live here for free, and I don't even charge you rent. I'm like, that's what it means, dumbass.
You said the same thing twice, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's full of it. The movie's full of that.
Here's kind of part 2 of the topic. This movie, what happened with Raya is something similar to what happened with Sonic 06. They were on a deadline, and that movie went through hell. So at some point they're like,
Wish.
Or thank you. I meant Raya. I meant Wish. Thank you.
Because probably what happened was like Corpo Suits ordered it way too early, which like Sonic 06 is a great example because like 2 years before like whenever the deadline would be, they probably said, "Oh guys, we need something for the anniversary." And everyone on the team was like, we're not going to get it in time."
Yeah, so they're like, what is the most like generic Disney feel-good shit we can pull out of our ass?
Which ultimately, I think I know where Sky is about to go, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ultimately, this leads to the fact that it is written formulaically, which feels like AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that AI. Go ahead.
My thing was very different, but what about my thing with AI? You first, Sky?
Yeah. So, like Ruby said, I feel like what happened was the writing staff got pressured into releasing this way ahead of schedule. So like we need to fill out time. We need to do every trick in the book to pad. We need to like pull out every formulaic Disney trope we can think of because good lord, this has to hit the anniversary or we're fucked.
Yeah.
We have to have something for the 100th anniversary. We have to.
Yeah.
And they did that. They did something like that. It was called it was the fucking short they did. That was way better.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Studio.
Yeah, but that's the thing about shorts. When you only have to worry about 30 minutes or less of animation, that's easier to get together. When you have to worry about an hour and a half.
Fall back. Just keep me healed.
Yeah, when you have to worry about an hour and a half to 2 hour film, oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That was a bad pull. I'm sorry.
No, not just that. I need to get rid of Healing Touch. This thing actually sucks.
I'm also sorry for disrupting.
No, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
No, like genuinely, it was a bad pull on my part, and that was absolutely my fault.
Have a part C to the thing, Sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to say what is it called, beta, the concept, the original concept for Wish was way more fucking interesting.
Well, yeah, probably because when they have concepts, they're under the idea we have time. There's a timeline. We don't have a crunch.
Yeah.
You know the little star critter that was following around? What's her name?
No,
I don't remember.
The little star fucking
I never
Luma.
saw the movie.
The little not Luma that follows around the main character.
The only reason I've seen this movie is because my nephews were in the room and I had to watch it with them.
That's how I ended up watching the Emoji Movie.
Okay.
Oh god.
My point. In the original concept, that little star critter was not going to be a little star critter, but a mute prince.
Okay, hold up. We've got to blow up a door. I'm sorry, Sky.
Yeah, that's fine.
But a mute prince that was supposed to fall in love with the princess. Well, she's not really a princess, but you get the idea.
Yeah, you got what I...
And the king and queen were going to be a duo villain, where they were going to be both evil. So it was a sort of love story, dueling love, where they loved each other and main characters loved each other. Pure love, but different actions. That's way more interesting.
All I remember from what I saw reviews is I kept going, why is everyone mad that the king's not just granting every wish that comes his way? It's sane to not do that, actually.
Yeah. Now, all right, Bonnie, and this is what I'll. This is just how production works.
See, I heard the opposite, Ruby, but you first, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The concept stage typically does have the better ideas. But what happens is they're now when something gets approved, and especially something that they're trying to release for an anniversary movie, the deadline is tighter. They have to scale back a lot of their ideas, and anything that takes substantial amounts of effort. So a good idea, the dual villain. All right, Disney's going to look at that. They're going to want 2 big celebrities. They're going to have to schedule them. They're going to have to make extra animation to deal with this duo. They're going to have to designate when
when
they're
did
get
this
screen
movie come
time.
out? When did this movie come
I'm
out
talking
again?
about the concept of Wish, where the 2 main
No. I was just about
villains-
to make a funny joke.
This whenever right around the 100th anniversary of Disney. I don't remember.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy had already come out. They already own Chris Pratt's soul. They could have just made him voice whatever they wanted.
Voice the Queen. Chris Pratt voicing the Queen. Yeah.
No, but you get what I mean.
You would watch that, and you know it, buddy.
I would. I'd absolutely would.
They have to
Hey,
sort
it's
through
the Queen.
They have to sort through the contracts. They have to sort through getting animation ready for all these additional characters. They have to design and model and get merchandise ready. And I promise you, Disney pulled the trigger for this movie way too late. They probably, I bet you they gave it the go-ahead maybe 2 years prior to when they wanted it out.
I'm stupid. I went the wrong way. That wasn't the one I wanted to blow
What was
up.
the thing I was gonna say before we got onto the fucking subject?
No, I'm
Like,
sorry.
The more interesting thing, blah blah blah. Where was I? I think what also pisses me off about the music is it's clearly trying to Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is in like the previous Disney movie Encanto, and they just didn't know how to Lin-Manuel Miranda their songs, where the rhythm and beat of the song don't match the lyrics, where it's on the. You think, oh, it's on the off beat. No, it's on the on and the off beat. So it's really confusing.
Hey Sky, I need you to do me a favor.
What?
Can you pick up a powder keg too?
Sure.
Because I have a plan to stop my stupid brain from short-circuiting, but you need to be on my side here, Sky.
Sure. All right, then yeah, Bonnie, that's telling me Disney was rushing production at the last possible second.
Yeah.
And they kind of couldn't decide whether the language of the film would be like modern or timeless, where they use like yo.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong way. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
And yeah, again, this is screaming. This was a rushed production. We're hitting a deadline, and ideas had to shift to meet that deadline.
Yeah. I'm glad they gave us Zootopia too.
Hey, you know what? Can I give a Disney adjacent animation hot take?
Yes.
Sure. Hit me with it.
Okay, so like this is gonna annoy people.
Okay.
Like this might actually get me some hate mail. Okay.
Okay, Ruby, what is it?
I'm getting my letters out.
The Good Dinosaur is completely enjoyable watch, and people overhate it so bad.
Okay, you know what? No, I agree.
No, I disagree.
Enjoyable watch does not mean good movie. Enjoyable watch means, yeah, I'm okay with watching this.
Sky didn't want you to drop it.
Boring.
Oh.
What's up, Ruby?
Yeah, but like ultimately, I'd rather watch a movie that like I don't even think it's that boring. I think it's just not like moment to moment exciting.
Yeah, the problem a lot of people have with The Good Dinosaur is that it is very slow and
and ultimately it is a movie where we kind of know how this is going to end by the mid.
Is it a movie?
Yes, it is a movie.
I
think it's a nice movie. I would not mind watching it again.
It is a motion picture. Yes, it is not a traditional the way it is presented is not traditionally how Disney handles animation or animated features like that. But in terms of there is a plot and there is an overarching there's an overarching rising action. There's a climax.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
No, I know, but like, yeah.
Listen, it's not the worst Pixar movie because Cars 2 is still right there.
Ultimately, like,
that one's a hot take.
And Lightyear is also right there.
Okay, there you go. That one's more reasonable.
Okay, listen, Sky, I know that you are literally
mad.
Sky, I know you're literally the target demographic of Cars 2. Cars 3 is way better.
It's such an insult.
So Ruby, this is the funny thing. I was in junior high or high school when Cars 2 had come out.
No!
I was not the target audience
Okay.
for Cars 2.
Okay.
And at the time I was like, yeah, this is fine.
You've got no excuse.
No, because like,
Well,
the
no,
first,
but hey,
hold on. Yeah, let's
hang on. Let me defend myself here. This Cars 2 is not the worst Pixar movie.
Because Lightyear exists, you're right. Because Lightyear
Yeah,
exists.
well, one, Lightyear exists, and two, in terms of having, an overarching, in terms of writing, in terms of animation, in terms of direction, it's fine. Is it great? No.
No.
But it's fine.
Is it good? No.
No, but
I'd
like, listen, Sky. From the outside looking in, like, obviously, I never watched Cars 2 because the commercials looked that bad. I looked at that and went,
urinal cakes.
and I went, oh, this is gonna be a silly gag sequel for the kids who still like cars. Got it.
Yeah,
I love them tasty piss cakes. I love them shits.
And hang on, this is the thing. When people look at it, they look, oh, it's Teen Titans Go, move on. And yes, it has stupid, childish potty humor. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. But at the same time, that's Larry the Cable Guy humor. That's just what he does.
No, I
love
totally get
piss.
that, but since the sequel seemed focused on him, it felt a bit like a Minion situation.
Yeah.
It's when you focus on the gag character, it just kind of becomes, oh, where's that gun from?
Whereas, did I tell you how after Zero showed us Cars 3 and it was actually somehow really good?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
How I described the experience to him. I can't believe that Cars 3 said trans rights, and Lightning McQueen looked at the camera and said rent free.
All right, real quick.
Rent free?
Yeah, rent free. Living in your head rent free. You're just mad.
All right. I'm gonna give the final thing about this.
Yes.
Cars 2 has a tonal whiplash problem, and that's what's keeping it from being better. Because they are trying to make Mater into the more focused plot structure.
Because you have a bunch of jokes that the kids will love.
Yeah, the plot
I love
happens.
the games on my butthole.
Oh my God, let me finish, please.
Yeah,
I understand the Mater jokes. I need to get this thought through.
Okay.
The
We are
problem
fighting the ADHD. I'm sorry, Sky.
Yeah. Mater being the protagonist of the movie is a fine choice. Mater was the more popular character on average. Let the plot happen around him. When the movie is sitting down and focusing on the actual secret agent plan, and Mater's not just sitting there doing potty humor jokes, it's fine. The problem is the first quarter of the movie where that's all it is. When you get past the halfway point, a lot of the juvenile humor tones down, and instead it's just quippy dumb Disney one-liners. Which, yeah, fine. Quippy dumb Disney one-liners are stupid. I'm not gonna say they aren't. But at that point, this is what the standard is. We can accept it.
McQueen, stick it in my butthole, McQueen. Get her done.
And listen, also from a financial perspective, I
Makes
get
sense
why
to do a
they
sequel.
to do a sequel that soon too, because Pixar
the
usually likes
toys
to
made
sit on most of its
bajillion
sequels
dollars.
outside of Toy Story 2.
Hang on. I thought that movie was spread out. Cars 2 release date.
Yeah, Cars 2 was
2011,
2011, and then Cars
Cars
3 was
1.
2019. or
Yeah,
something
that's
like
a
that.
Cars
normal-
1 was...
Yeah.
It was 5 years for the sequel.
It was
Which-
5 years?
Yeah, Cars 1 came out in 2006.
Yeah, 2006. Then it was Ratatouille up, Wally
Wow,
up, and then
it
fucking
felt
something
so,
else,
I
and
mean,
then
I guess
Cars
I was going through the horrors of high school at the time, so
Yeah. Cars 2 came out summer 2011. So they did sit on it for a while.
2. They took their
Okay.
time. It's not like fucking.
But ultimately
I don't
you
know.
could see this was the corporate said you needed this because cars sold like hotcakes.
Cars toys were everywhere. I remember
Yeah,
Walmart
Cars
just being
toys-
stocked to the gills with Cars toys.
Cars toys did well, and apparently they still do well enough because Disney feels the need to keep the brand around.
Yeah.
And then Cars 3 is
Well,
like, here's
because
how you make a movie.
It effectively just grabbed the, like, young, like, masculine leading child audience by the throat. Like,
they were able to, Disney for the first time in a long time found the 6 to 10-year-old young male audience.
they found the answer to the princess series for like boys. Like,
because like Disney was sweating for that. They're like, what the fuck do we do? How do we sell to boys? And like for a while, yeah, they kind of didn't have
Disney
anything
can't be
that
too violent. They have to, like, they can't be too violent. That's just not happening.
Yup. Cough, cough, the sword and the stone. Sorry, the black cauldron. Cough, cough.
I was gonna say, if you're shit talking Sword in the Stone, you're gonna fucking face my wrath.
Oh, no. I think Black Cauldron and Sword of the Stone are great. The problem is Disney doesn't like them.
Black Cauldron, you too! My collab partner defended the hell of that movie. I'm like, this movie sucks ass!
No, I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Yeah,
the problem
guys,
is general audiences didn't want it.
Sorry, Ruby.
No, noises were getting quite loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got really incensed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, The Black Cauldron is an animated fantasy movie that's not appealing to kids. From that side,
or more. Let me be more specific. It did appeal to kids, but not in a way that Disney had an easy time selling toys with.
Well, not it had a hard time selling to parents.
Yes.
Parents didn't want their kids watching it.
Did y'all hear about how little money the Black Cauldron made where it lost to the Care Bears movie?
Oh, I believe it.
but that's kind of what I'm getting at. The problem with Black Cauldron isn't that it's a bad movie. I mean, I'm gonna hesitate to say it's a cinematic masterpiece. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm letting them pass. I'm not doing this shit.
But in terms of Disney producing an animated fantasy movie that's intended for a slightly more mature audience, it's certainly serviceable. It's fine. It's a good movie.
The problem is seen worse movies.
Yeah. At the time, Disney was not in a position to be that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
run.
Jesus Christ. Disney wasn't in a position to, like, be someone that was catering to that, like, upper teen, young adult audience. And they were still... Disney is going to re-air Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, and Pinocchio in theaters every 3 years, and we're going to take our kids to see it. So when a new Disney animated feature came out, and it was not
Watch out, Mersader coming back.
Yup.
Yep, no, just backing off, recovering.
Backing off. And it was not like their animated classics.
We can go in now. We can go in, don't worry. We just gotta go fast.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get your... vicariously... Alright. Just keep you healed.
Yep. Don't worry, we got him.
All right. Cool.
I realized getting rid of a patrolling Mersat would be really helpful right now.
No, absolutely.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, finishing Black Cauldron. The problem was twofold. People did not want a mature fantasy from Disney, and Disney was already really scared of it. Mm-hmm. What they thought would happen happened. Parents backlash, they didn't take their kids to see it, and it became a bomb because of Disney's pre-perceived notions.
Yes.
Had that movie come out had that movie released under Touchstone, and Disney did everything to distance themselves from it, that movie would be in terms of finances,
it would have done a lot better. Yeah.
It would have done a lot better.
So, can I just say something I think might be illuminating?
Yeah.
Disney has been acquiring properties for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because ultimately they have always failed to grasp the audiences that the things they buy appeal to within their own Disney brand name, just repeatedly.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
so now they can do their cutesy-feely Disney brand stuff that you're nostalgic for as much as they want now, but now they've got Star Wars. And that's a completely... And if there's blood and violence in Star Wars, fuck, man, that's a selling point. Like, fuck. Exactly. This don't gotta be PG.
Actually, hey, Bonnie, I have a good parallel to this.
Yeah.
we swap Roger Rabbit's and the Black Cauldron's release dates.
What will that
Because
do?
people forget Disney released Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
They kind
yeah.
of did, yeah, under their Touchstone.
Yeah, but Touchstone is Disney. People forget that.
Yes.
That is
Then
Disney.
You could still kind of make Roger Rabbit work, but it kind of needs to be that gritty detective noir.
But no,
Yeah,
but that's kind of going with what I said. And anyways, we're going to take on these Mersat, so be ready.
Yep. But that's what I'm getting at. If Roger Rabbit released under the proper Disney brand and not Touchstone, it would have bombed. Parents would have been scared. They would not want to take their kids to it. It would not do well in theaters. Parents are too used to Alice in Wonderland and Pinocchio and all of that. If the Black Cauldron released like how Roger Rabbit did, that would have been a beloved animated classic a la Don Bluth.
Give me just a few moments. I'll be right back. I need to take care of some stuff.
It's okay. Go piss, girl.
Go piss, girl.
Fuck
I'm feeding the dogs, but I will also go.
I gotcha.
No, it's not just the me at this point. It's the everyone.
Hang on, I'm getting them up.
Just keep Ogden up for sure.
Yup.
Like, if anyone has to live long, it's him.
Yeah. No, he's living.
Okay, other guy.
All right, I think we got this.
Yeah, that one was rough for some reason. Don't know what happened.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I'm running out of MP.
Oh, fuck me. When did you show up?
They just showed up. All right. Damn it.
No, it's fine. If we die, we die. I'm just... Fuck, man. That was...
Yeah. Yeah. No, that second White Mantle patrol came out of fucking nowhere and deleted Ogden immediately, and it's like I can't get him up. I've got less than 5 mana. Damn it.
Can we, like, LFG this shit, maybe?
LFG? What's LFG?
Like, asking, like, chat for help?
Oh, yeah, get high levels, yes. We should.
No, it's just, like, other players, really. Like...
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can.
Anyone have 2 free slots? Lol. You see, I said lol because that way, you know, it's casual.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, we can yap, I guess, because fuck, man. That was we did so much better up until then. What happened?
Yeah, literally that random White Mantle patrol is what fucked us over.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna
sorry.
change the screen to just chatting. Because the game is not important right now.
It's not, but I mean, I am playing it, so.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm gonna be walking in circles, and at some point, that's not needed.
Content. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'd rather our faces just be up here.
That's fair. I'm still gonna be playing, just, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still labeling the categories that I'm just waiting until we decide we're gonna go into the mission, then I'm gonna
got it.
Yeah, it's just the screen is not showing the game.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. Alright.
Because, like, we gotta figure this out, and I don't know what we're doing wrong at a certain point.
Yeah. Alright. If you had to pick one Disney animated feature that wasn't direct to DVD, direct to video, whatever you want to call it,
okay,
what would it be? A Disney theatrical release. We'll narrow that down.
I'm sorry, Sky, but this isn't even a question for me.
All right, what is it?
It's Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch is the worst Disney animated
I thought you said pick
film.
one. I thought you said pick one. I'm sorry. Like pick one to
the
like
worst.
Oh, I did. I missed the word worst. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like pick.
Yeah.
Like I'm picking one out of the. I'm high as a reminder. I'm sorry. I missed a word.
Yeah. Pick the worst Disney theatrical movie.
It's fine, Sky. I'm a little stupid.
Yep.
Let's see. The worst. Oh, man, that's a. Disney theatrical. I mean, ultimately, we're coming down to, like, the live actions for ones people remember, right? Like, that's just a given now, right?
Yeah.
Like, these are easily the bottom of the barrel. Everyone kind of agrees they suck, right?
Yeah.
At least everyone who's actually invested in storytelling.
Yeah.
Which, you know, a very large portion of just animation as a fan base. We like telling stories and we analyze them. We like to see why stories were good back in the day and bad now. Or bad now, or good now, but bad back in the day. These can both happen.
Exactly. All right. So I've got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of a stretch. You don't know. I don't even think it's that big of a stretch. It's Mars Needs Moms.
I completely forgot that was a Disney movie. I never even saw it, so I never thought of it.
Yeah, no, people forget that's a Disney movie. It's either Mars Needs Moms, or if, oh, you can't say that, that's a cheap shot. All right, fine, Planes.
Oh, God. I'm just sitting here going, you're so right, but fuck you. You're making me remember things that memories just passed on. Like,
look, I'm gonna be real. If we're allowed to jerk off Atlantis 2, I'm allowed to hate Planes.
wasn't Atlantis 2 just like stitched together like first episodes for a proposed animated series?
Kind of. It wasn't really good. Now,
Oh,
that's out of the running because it's direct to video.
It is direct to video. Also, hello, Heisenberg C19. Lovely to see you. We would love some help. This mission sucks.
I'm sorry, but the Mersat are evil and fucking dumb.
Like, oh, Jesus. Thank you so much. Like, unironically, this mission fucking sucks.
Yeah. Now, if we're talking, we're going to include live action. G-Force.
Which one was that?
That was the guinea pig superhero movie.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I really have to pee while Heisenberg gets on. Please,
go piss, girl.
Please stay in communique.
Yep, go piss, girl. Go piss. Hi, SP. We're talking about bad Disney movies and what we feel is some of the worst Disney movies of all time. The criteria is it has to be a proper Disney branded theatrical release. That is the only caveat to any of this. And we're also waiting for our buddy Heisenberg to show up and join the party.
Heisenberg.
He might have, and we're just waiting. How much help do you need?
Let me see. Show more options.
One sec.
Just a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, do you like Emperor's New Groove, right?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Do you like the villains in that movie, Kronk and Yzma?
Yeah, if we're bringing up their differences from like the Sun God or whatever, I know they were very different.
Oh no, not that. Just
no,
you like
I'm
Yzma,
back
right?
from pissing. This is Bonnie setting up a joke.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Genuinely.
Yeah, just shut up. Yeah, okay. I like Yzma and Kronk.
Yeah, you like Yzma? You like it when I ease my nuts into your mouth, got him?
Yeah. All right. We have a Mr. Gildy here.
Oh, okay. Well, he's in the party now.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were setting up a revenge joke for the Yzma nuts joke.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna let Ruby handle that, because I don't. If I try to explain anything to him, I wouldn't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I'm on a Disney kick. I don't know why.
Yeah. All right. So Bonnie.
Yeah.
Me and Ruby have each picked our movie that we think is the worst theatrically released Disney film of all time. What is yours?
It was either Wish or Raya.
All right.
Oh, Disney, not just animated film. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
All of Disney. Doesn't matter.
Rewind it a little bit?
Yeah.
Would Song of the South count?
Guy, he's talking to you.
I know, but I'm like...
He.
Hang on. No, the guy in our party, not you, Bonnie.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Like, what do you have?
Yeah, no, the guy, he's trying to communicate, and, like, we have to be aware.
Actually, I don't
Nope,
know
Sky,
if...
just one, just one!
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, because
I mean-
I'm less of a problem, because ultimately I'm just another fucking warrior, so...
Yeah. All right. So your Song of the South question. I mean, like, that's not incorrect, but that's like the cheapest shot I can think of.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the
But, like-
live-action remakes, I guess we could also throw those in somewhere. Because
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch's live-action remake pissed me off on a personal level.
The only requirements to it are that it was a Disney theatrical release, and that's it.
Okay, my final answer will be the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake, because it pissed me off on a personal level.
Oh, no, it basically flicked off everyone who actually enjoyed the original, even beyond the, like, cartoon series after.
All right. So
What's
hear me
yours?
out. This isn't even hear me out. Mars Needs Moms. That movie
Okay, I
fucking
can see it.
sucked.
The movie sucks, and it's ugly looking, and it's kind of just obnoxious.
It's ugly. It's poorly written. You don't like. There are no characters in there to like. Don't get me wrong. The Lilo and Stitch movie is bad, but it's
Yeah.
just a worse version of an existing movie.
Agreed.
There's something about it I can do. Mars
Agreed.
Needs Moms. I guess I could read the book.
Yeah.
All right. What is he talking about? He's talking about builds.
Yeah, he's giving us
Ruby,
build
what's
advice.
yours?
Oh, I mean, I was pretty much going hard into, like, it has to be... Let's see, give me a second.
Oh, okay. These are for the heroes. All right.
Oh.
Like,
Well, no, these are for us. I don't have all of these.
yeah, I don't even have like half of these.
Okay, well, we'll keep it in mind, but yeah, are you ready with your new setup, Sky?
I mean, I hang on. It's one of those things where it's like, what the hell do I do?
No, it's fine, I get it.
I am probably gonna head off.
Okay.
But thank you all for having me. I'm glad y'all could.
Yo.
What's the word? I'm very grateful y'all engaged with this combo, even though it was a weird combo.
No, it's fine. We like hanging out with you. And we hope you have a good night.
Yeah, I need to rest, because my next...
I wasn't ready.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Hang on.
My next thing won't be till Tuesday, and I want to get rested up. Because Monday's Hell Day, yay!
Wait.
Have a
what?
good one,
Hang on.
y'all.
Wait. Why did?
Just slash resign. We weren't ready.
Yeah, I didn't have my skills set.
Yeah, see y'all around.
Hey, take care.
Right, bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Heal other.
Okay. So let me know when you're ready, Sky. Because yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Hang on. And then resurrect. This should be fine. All right, there. I'm just not going to deal damage here. That's fine. All right, now I'm ready.
Well, you can still deal damage just with your hammer. Right?
Yeah, but I can, but it's one of those things where it's like I have no range, and I absolutely melt if I go into range.
Gotcha. Well, we'll let our friend here guide us.
Yep.
Okay, so, like, I'm assuming he can handle this a lot better than us.
Probably.
Wait, what? Ritlock? Ritlock, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Who's Ritlock?
He's the guy that Steve Bloom voices.
Oh, okay.
Also, like, I will fully admit, like, I showed you the Super Adventure Box commercial, right?
Yeah.
I fully admit, saying Ritlock Brimstone, just like Hatsune Miku, it's really funny to me, okay?
Hatsune Miku, is that you? Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people.
There we go. But yes, being shocked at celebrity guest Ritlock Brimstone. Oh, always just morally correct.
I see.
There we go. We are making things melt now, at least.
Yeah, no. We are indeed making things explode.
Okay, we're going after that guy. Woo! Yeah, no, this is a great comp. Anyways, yes?
Now that oh my god, if I could talk. What is your Digimon hot take? You already know mine.
It's that Digimon is full of a bunch of fans who don't like to actually do fan work.
Yeah, Digimon is full of a bunch of fans who don't actually want to contribute anything.
Listen, I ultimately understand. Listen, Scott, I think that just might be fandoms I'm in specifically, because Guild Wars is much the same. I'm sorry. Like...
Yeah, I suppose you're right here.
Guild Wars is full of people from a very popular game, and nobody makes fan content, ever. The most you have is, like, mods being updated that people were still using before Reforged.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, what is your hot take?
For Digimon specific... Okay, listen.
Yeah, it could be about anything. The games, the anime, fans...
No, it is sort of a bit of an all-encompassing theory of Digimon sort of take I've got, okay?
Yep.
I know that sounds weird, but once I say it, you will understand.
Yep.
I think that even if you never intend to buy a VPET, engaging with the VPET aspect of Digimon is important. Understanding that the VPETs exist and why this affected the series is important.
Yeah.
Because, when we were watching Adventure, you heard me and Zero pointing out, like, hey, that's like a reference to VPET mechanics. Or, this is all here to sell you a fucking Tamagotchi. You know?
I would agree for, I guess, up till, like, I was gonna say Ghost Game, but Ghost Game had the Vital Bracelet, and that's what they were trying to sell.
Yeah, no, like, listen, obviously some series are more we want to sell you the new VPET than others. I just think it's important to recognize that's where the series started. It didn't just manifest out of nowhere in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people treat Digimon as. It's just kind of a thing that was on TV, and it's still on TV. Because outside of Japan, we didn't get very many VPETs.
Yeah, or I think a better thing is people saw it and went, oh, this was to ape Pokemon, when it's like, no, not really. This was to
and that's like the
find
level
toys
0.
Tamagotchi.
That's the you remember the 90s, but you were also 6.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we gotta get rid of the fucking necromancer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here getting sniped by a bone fiend, and I literally can't do anything about it.
Okay, he's dead. We're good.
Alright, good.
The corpses are no longer exploitable. Wow, that sounded weird. Anyway.
But not inaccurate.
But, that's kind of where I'm coming from, though. Understanding, hey, this series didn't manifest out of nowhere and was just random good. It's, no, this was a piece of art that was made to sell you Tamagotchis.
Yup.
Because people thought Tamagotchis were really fucking cool, but they really wanted to sell to boys in Japan.
Yeah. What's funny, I had someone in a neutral server for the first time realize, wait, Digimon were Tamagotchis?
Yeah.
They genuinely did not know.
This is a new piece of information for more than half of the fan base.
Yep.
And that is not like me saying it's a point of shame, just for reference.
Yeah,
I completely understand if you liked Adventure back in 1999 and you thought Tai and Agumon are the coolest guys ever. That is fine, because you're right. They are the coolest guys ever.
Mm-hmm. I see. Alright. So, besides the obvious one I have, where I really think Digimon fans just do not want to contribute to their own fan base, the hottest take I have is that I don't think catering to adventure fans is a bad thing.
No. Absolutely not.
I don't even think they have exactly exhausted the goodwill of that.
No, absolutely. There is a sizable number of people who, as long as there's new Agumon merch, they'll be happy.
Yeah. And to kind of put it in some amount of perspective, why does Pokemon do well? Part of it's because no matter how much people who liked Red and Blue grew up, they are always catered to.
Yeah. They are constantly seeing how far they can push people who just kind of remember liking Pokemon in 1998.
Yeah. Now, I'll I'm gonna add to that a problem that relates to a franchise we both like. Part of Beyblade's problem in terms of like trying to gain a bigger audience is genuinely the thing of, oh yeah, I remember that, and you take a peek over and it's completely unrecognizable.
Yeah.
There's not much left.
That's a way down? Okay.
Yeah. If you were a fan of Beyblade in 2003, there's not anything tying back to the original Blade Breakers. Or very little. They're only now kind of starting to remedy that problem.
Yes. And, like, I'm not even going to say it's bad or good, ultimately, but it is something that most big franchises kind of keep doing, because it allows them to take risks with the new stuff, usually.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way to put it. Is, like,
yeah.
Star Wars is going to keep reference the OT until the day we fucking die. Like, just plain and simple.
Will.
But also, they do that so sometimes we can get things like, I think that even though the movie was not warranted, the Mandalorian Netflix series, or, you know, Disney Plus series, you know what I mean, was enjoyable. Sky, you take one.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm clicking
give it a sec, yep.
Oh, there it went.
No, we gotta drop these in sequence.
Yep.
Like,
but no.
He'll drop his first, and then he'll tell me to drop mine.
Yeah. But, right, so good example. Pokemon. Up until very recently, a guy who liked Pokemon back in 1997 could look at the anime and see Ash and go, oh, he's still around. And that's a comfort.
Yes.
Ash and Pikachu are still here. Digimon a little less, because, like, okay, Taichi and Agumon aren't always the protagonists. But
we got used to that very quickly, is the difference.
Yeah. They established it really quickly that wasn't going to be the case.
Yeah.
But there's always Taichi and Agumon
like,
merch. There's always Taichi and Agumon things.
Just for a bit of weird reference, the Digimon movie technically aired before 02 in the States. And, like, that meant that, like, we fully accepted, yeah, Tai is not going to be the guy forever. Davis is the guy now.
Yeah.
And, like, the Digimon movie didn't do badly financially. It just didn't do Pokemon numbers.
Yeah. And the problem with Beyblade was, all right, G1. G1 went on for 4 years. At no point did they ever lean into the idea that Takao, Tyson, whatever dub you prefer, is not going to be the main character. There was never an inkling. There was never, a Davis Tai situation where someone else was going to take over.
It's just things happen.
It's going to be Taichi. And then the franchise kind of laid dormant until Metal Fight. And the same thing rinsed and repeated. They just reboot and change the protagonist. To a lot of Beyblade fans, that's a harder pill to swallow. Mm-hmm. Because, time passes, thing that is familiar to me is no longer familiar.
Yeah, no, I get that too, honestly.
And I'm going to be real, Metal Fight fans do this the worst. I'm going to die on that fucking hill. I think Metal Fight fans need to shut the fuck up.
Yoo-hoo. That's one of Sky's spicy takes about Beyblade is the Metal Fight fans.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Metal Fight fans. For as much as you want to, like, glaze your own franchise, you were the only one to be canceled mid-production.
I'm getting Beyblade beef. I didn't even know this was a thing until recently.
Oh yeah, no, it's a thing.
Because, like, I explained this to Sky. When Beyblade had hit the States, I was... Sky, drop yours here.
Alright. Dropped.
But, anyway, like, I was kind of just a grown adult. Well, not literally a grown adult, but, like, I was a teenager, and thus Beyblade seemed a bit silly when they dropped.
Yeah.
So I never was in on the ground floor. My first Beyblade series was X.
Yeah. So Ruby gets a fresh perspective, and when I hear problems with X, I'm like, yeah, that's unfortunately a series staple. They're not going to stop fucking doing that.
And ultimately, most of our problems with X have been season 2.
Yup.
Which I think speaks to the quality of season 1. At least watch season 1. Like,
yeah. Oh no, absolutely. But what I will say is the way, and I've talked about this multiple times, the way they handled Bird, which is handled in other franchises, better.
Yeah, but ultimately, that doesn't mean he was handled badly. Because we were cheering for him by the end still. It's just,
Yeah.
Anyway. Ultimately, yes, your further experience means this was handled better, at least in some ways.
Yeah, now, I will say the arc in the other franchises wasn't handled over a full season, but they took the loser kid that's way in over his head to this guy is actually very important now.
And
he's not getting jobbered.
Yeah, and like I said, season 1, it does it just fine, because we're finding out how over his head Robin is. We're finding out, like, and we see him working, and he is objectively improving, right?
Yeah.
Just, like, objectively, until it culminates in him getting his first points. And we're just here for it, even if he loses the match.
Yep.
And that's great. The issues come up in season 2, where he's just losing to random nobodies again.
Yeah. And that's sort of the problem I have with Bird, writing-wise, as of right now. You went through the whole point to develop an arc with him, and you threw it away.
And I can nigh guarantee it's because they were on some kind of crunch in the writer's room and said, well, we can't just get rid of his joke. Because if he starts winning, then we lose our tension device, and that's multi. Because multi is the tension device for every match they have. Because it doesn't matter what happens with Robin or Jackson.
Yeah.
Robin's gonna lose and Jackson's gonna win. So all of the tension in every match comes from multi.
And I'm gonna be quick with this. This is also why in previous Beyblade series, teams were 4.
Yeah. And
Because-
they
so
kind
they-
of started to add to that with Tenka, but like...
Yeah. Now, yeah, they would always make sure that Takao got the win.
Yeah.
Because they would do that. But they would rotate who's the jobber.
Right,
I mean, most of the time it was still Max. But sometimes Ray or Kai would just get stomped. Or they knew, like, oh, this is a moment where Kai is not helping the team. The team is having some beef, he's not showing up.
Yeah. And like, I completely get that. I'm just sitting here going, yeah, but I understand by now it was its own little trope, you know? So, like, ultimately, I get not wanting to get rid of a crutch that existed for a good reason.
Yeah.
Even if we should have grown beyond that crutch.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When Metal Fight did its big tournament arc in Season 2, it was the same kind of thing. It was teams of 4, 3 primaries, and a sub. And, you know, they were all... Each character basically took turns being the jobber. Yeah. There was even points where they let the main character purposely lose because, oh no, this Beyblade matchup is actually suited to a different member. We can't let him win.
And, like, I just realized a little bit, at least in the anime, I have not read the manga, I know there are some differences, right?
Oh, there's a lot. The uni girlfriend thing is significantly less written about.
Don't get me wrong, we're talking, like, singular shots. Like, 2 I can think of offhand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is not much, but it sounds like there's basically nothing in the manga.
I don't want to say nothing, because it has been a little bit since I've worked on it. But it is definitely not as pronounced. Or at least from where I was reading, it was
He got some coming in. I'm sorry. He just zoomed to the side, and I was like, you know what? Same, though.
Real. Alright.
Oh. But anyway, yeah, no, like, we are talking, like, overall the same, but different. Because, like, Tenka, I fucking hated her guts in the anime, but it sounds like she was fine in the manga.
From my thing with Tenka, and it could just be me being very used to tropes in this franchise, because a lot of people talk about Blader style, and all of your complaints about the anime to me was just, yeah, this is what happens with like every Blader Dojo-esque character we get. They don't really elaborate what their style means. It's just, yeah, this is a trope, and I'm accepting that this is a thing that they're coming back to.
Yeah, but like for me and Zero, who had none of this prior experience, we're looking at it like, why are you coming in thinking you're hot shit?
Yeah. And part of it's just that's there has been a lot of characters that do this. Daichi in G Revolution did this, where he just kind of came up out of fucking nowhere. Partly because his character existed in the manga, but never did in the anime.
We're skipping this, by the way, because ultimately we've seen this before.
Yeah. Escape of Vena to the awaiting I should.
Yep, we're going this way.
This is the part
This is the part we ate shit on the second try.
Yep. Daichi did this. Masamune did this in Metal Fight. I don't know who did it in Burst, but I bet you someone fucking did it in Burst. Just new main character spends time with our protagonists, and they brag about how good at Beyblade they are.
Absolutely, but like...
Only to eat shit.
Listen. Well, here's the thing, though. She hasn't eaten shit.
Oh! Okay, that's new, actually.
Was she... Sorry, she's only, like, lost to Jackson, effectively. Which, like, okay. Yeah, she lost to Jackson.
Okay, that's new. So, for some perspective, Daichi came up in G Revolution, and he was basically, quote-unquote, the 5th saint. He was the Earth Dragon. They really just needed a way to keep his introduction and justify him being a part of the crew by giving him a
is there cheese for this mission? Because that's so funny.
I have no idea.
Because that's what we're doing. We're cheesing this.
Huh.
Because we're just letting them pass.
Oh, huh. I didn't know that. Now
Because they're not
Daichi...
tracking us, the players. They're down a set path. That's amazing.
Oh, that's cool. So Daichi, eating shit is like an exaggeration, but one of his very first interactions is, "I'm here to fight you. We're gonna fight," and then Tyson like low diffs him. But it's literally just because we need to like have a reason for Daichi to keep coming back. He is strong. It's just for the sake of having a reoccurring bit, we need them to bicker.
Hey, we got the bonus. Hell yeah.
God, we did. Hell yeah. So Daichi contributes pretty effectively on the for the team. The overarching problem with G Revolution is Tyson's just kind of a fucking asshole and he's insufferable.
Yeah.
For Metal Fight, when Masamune comes in, he's like, "Oh, you're the strongest blader in Japan. I can't fucking have that. I made a promise to my friends, yada yada. I'm gonna beat you."
How are we supposed to beat this?
That's an excellent question. I'll answer it as soon as I get his ass up. Oh no. Okay. Well, hey, I got him up. Not that that matters.
I don't know what happened here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he overpulled. Okay, he overpulled.
Okay.
God
I just
damn it.
want to get past this fucking mission.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of blitzed that last time.
Okay. But anyway, like from the outside going in, like we were, at least we got the, wow, the bonus stays? That's so funny.
Does it? I didn't know that.
Oh,
Jeez Louise.
absolutely sick though. Okay.
Absolute
Are you-
cinema.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
But like, okay, so me and Zero, we were coming into X completely fresh. We were watching season 1 being ultimately a kid's show, but being very smart, very emotionally intelligent with its writing, right?
Yeah.
Like it knew what it was doing, and that was so cool of it.
Yeah.
And then we see Tenka come in talking about her school's special style and it's win at all costs, and we're just saying, it's like, that's not a style though, that's like a mindset. You know, like us not knowing that's a trope changed how we approached it.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, that to you you're just like, yeah, we know this character, it's fine.
Yeah, this is X's Masamune. This is X's Daichi. You're gonna be important later. Well,
Yeah.
like Masamune more so. Daichi was just kind of a fucking jobber.
Yeah, and ultimately, I do think that the 3v3 initial format was good for the writing of the series. I think they just handled Tenka's introduction kind of like dog shit. At least in the anime.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, maybe she's super cool, but like, it took us like 20-some episodes for her to go like, okay, you did something cool. You know? Like, you did something cool besides win at Beyblading. Oh fuck, there's guys behind us. I'm sorry. Ah, fuck. That was my fault. That was my fault.
That's fine. We got him. But no, yeah. And when I was taking you guys through part of season 1 of 99, yes, we were watching the dub, so it's going to be immediately much more corny and much more like.
But like, even despite me going, I can't take this that seriously. Like, they're doing mystical bullshit I don't care about because it's Beyblades.
Yeah, but you see the bones of what became later.
Yes, and I literally even said in the tournament, I went, okay, listen, if I was sold enough for the mystical bullshit to like watch this show, that tournament had some hype within that context.
Yeah. what to me the bigger part of explaining it was they had stakes that weren't just we need to win because we're the main characters and we need to win.
Yes, there was intelligent writing going on within the context. I just went, man, you lost me. I don't care about the fucking bit beasts or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. A lot of the time, the bit beast thing doesn't matter. It's just so they can have visuals of animals fighting and not just have dumb spinning tops.
No, ultimately, yeah, I get why that existed writing-wise, but, like, as a teenager, I just went, like, I can't be fucking bothered.
Yeah, the only time the bit beast genuinely mattered for Season 1 was towards the end when they were talking about the Beyblade fucking Rasputin made. Because then it's like, yeah, the bad guys are trying to harness their energy so they can take over the world.
I'm sorry,
and it's
that
not
got
even
me.
like, yeah, and it's like, no, we're not going to use them as weapons. It's that they have mystical energies, and we need to harness those energies to make weapons.
It went a little bit too Yu-Gi-Oh! For its own good.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it doesn't, because that is genuinely the first time in the series where, like, mystical bullshit just happens. A character creates a fucking blizzard in the arena. And it's like, okay, I get you want to have a cool scene of the main character getting up and fighting through the storm and yada yada, but okay, this is much.
And obviously, like, I'm sitting here going, like, yes, obviously I understand that there's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek going on here now, but I did genuinely appreciate X just saying, this is just for show. These are holograms.
Yeah, and at the time, they didn't know of a way to do that. Because when it first released, it genuinely, Beyblade was trying to ape Pokemon. Like, there's no getting around that.
That's so funny when you think about it.
The first thing to release was the Game Boy game, and it was about you collecting bit beasts and upgrading them.
But also, like, I'm sitting here and going, well, of course, why wouldn't they? They came out, like, what, 5 years after Red and Blue?
Something like that, yeah.
We knew that having...
Hang on, when did Red and Blue come out? 96?
I think 96 in Japan?
Beyblade came out 2 years later.
So, Pokemon had taken the world by storm still, ultimately.
Yeah.
You were not avoiding the elephant in the room, and that elephant was Donphan.
Yep.
So, ultimately, we knew, hey, do you want to sell to kids? You know what an easy way is? Make sick monsters that you can put on your toys.
Yeah. I mean, look at Telefang.
Yeah. I only remember Telefang because my friend, shout out Father Gray, he's not a content creator, I've just known him for over a decade. Anyway, yeah. Like, he played it, like, just because he could.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. Beyblade was a Telefang situation. It's just Takara Tomy decided to actually back it.
Yeah. It's just so wild.
So the idea was already kind of shaky, and they had to take this shaky monster collection thing and realize, fuck, we can't sell this. This is a really dumb thing. What do we do? So they had to pivot to a tournament thing. But because Bit Beasts were already a concept, they knew they had to be included. Yeah, they were like...
But then they also realized having the Bit Beast was still a good writing tool, because it could explain how our main characters just DBZ their way past the preliminaries.
Like... Yeah, and I'm gonna be real. I think Metal Fight did Beyblade but Magical a little better. The problem is you now need to get over the hurdle of it. No, these are actual magic fucking tops.
No, absolutely, but like, you get where I'm coming from, because you go, oh, you've got a Bit Beast, that means you've got a power boost, you know, you're just a better Beyblader.
Yeah. Well, for Generation 1, yeah, it was genuinely all of our main characters.
No, you kind of brought it up, like, as we were watching. Like, yeah, just having this just makes you massively better.
Yeah, having this makes better. Every important character that is present has one.
And that makes perfect sense from a marketing perspective, because now if you like that guy, even if you don't necessarily like that animal, you'll want to buy his top, right?
Yeah, and that was the idea. Oh, you you really liked Lee. Well, I guess you really like Galleon, so we're gonna make sure Galleon looks really cool.
Exactly. Like
from a marketing standpoint, having Bit Beasts avatars, whatever your franchise decides to call them.
You know what? I can make a slight example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know which character I've described in Beyblade X as, wow, if you were in any franchise but Beyblade, you'd have so much fan art? Because I know I'm gonna say it and you'll know who she is. Oh, I said
Uni?
she. That threw you off? No, not Uni.
I'm gonna be real. You said at first I was like, all right, it's either Chrome or X.
No.
All right, she.
It's Miyoden.
It's
Mako Miyoden, the shark maid.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
She is a shark-themed maid with a depressing backstory. She would get so much fan art if she wasn't stuck in Beyblade X.
Yup.
I've even seen some fan art of her that does go incredibly hard.
No, exactly. And in terms of a marketing thing, having motifs...
Oh, you can drop it. I'm sorry, I realized we weren't doing the bonus.
Okay. Having motifs matters.
Yes.
It's just, the first two generations really felt the need to explain, no, having these is important, and this is what lets our main characters be main characters.
No, but like,
this is what separates
this is leading
them from
to a slightly
genres.
greater point, I guess,
Yeah.
right? So, ultimately, like, I'm gonna see some Beyblades, and, like, they've sold them to me well with, like, the cool engineering, yada yada, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, I've explained, I love how X focuses on the engineering to show off cool things this top can do, right? Or at least can reasonably emulate in real life.
Yeah, the point of a new top showing up in a fight is, look at these cool things, we're gonna exaggerate it does.
Give us $10 to $20 and it could be yours.
Yeah, and Gen 1 did that. We weren't seeing that because it was a Digimon situation where those tops had been out for about a year. Yeah, so I think the newest Beyblade that was out at that time was Dronzer S. And that was still that had been out for a little bit.
And
we were not
trust me, I'm building to a point here, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So as someone who never ever touched old Beyblade, pretend I don't like sharks for a minute. I could be sold on buying the shark Beyblade because the cute maid used it. Like, that's a very real type of advertising for your toy.
So, fun fact, this happened in Beyblade. Sorry, this happened in Gen 1. Where they made the mistake of having a cute female character. They gave her a named Beyblade, a named Bit Beast, but that top never existed.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that so sucks, actually. You can skip this, by the way.
Yeah, what's even funnier, that character canonically becomes a main character's significant other.
Oh, that's so extra funny, though.
Yeah, the Beyblade was Galax. They never made a proper Galax.
Huh. You'd think that'd be an easy, like, nostalgia grab, then, now, right?
No, well, yeah, but here's the thing. When they do nostalgia Beyblade parts, they're taking existing... There was never a Galax top. They would have to make one from scratch.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead...
Because...
Oh, Berg will be easy, won't he? Yeah, I just realized.
The only time I think it ever battled was Season 1, and you've seen Season 1's top designs. Yeah. They're really rough compared to what the real toy is.
I still can't believe they tried to sell that shit as a defense Beyblade.
So, yeah, that's the thing at the... What's even crazier, at the time it wasn't even called Defense. I think it was just called Endurance.
Yeah, but, like, you explain, like, this is effectively what became in Defense, right? And we were looking as, like, no, if anything, that'd be better on Attack, surely, with fucking, like, edges like that, right?
Yeah, and what's funnier, on Attack, it sucks.
Like... But at least, like, you can look at it and see, like, no, there's a design angle that could suit Attack, right?
Yeah, no. And that was sort of the funny thing about plastic generation, when I tell people, oh yeah, no, it's actually not, it's actually quite balanced, and they look at all the aggressive shapes and they're looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Attack is only a portion of the meta.
Yeah, you have to counter attack, and you have to counter the counter for your attack.
Yeah, it is by far the healthiest Beyblade I can think of, simply because they never hit a point where weight was a problem.
Yeah, because you bring up, like, eventually if you have, unless you have very strict weight limits, which it sounds like you were talking X is at least laid out, unlike other series.
Yeah,
is the best way to put it. X at least said, hey, here's our guidelines.
Yeah, X has, how do I put it? X has, like, rushed against the concept of having heavy circles.
Mm-hmm.
But every time they make a Beyblade that would have otherwise been a heavy circle, something about it gets nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
The exception being Wizard Rod, which they just straight up banned.
Which, I mean, understandable, but, like, one ban after all this time is still pretty impressive, unironically.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still banned in G3, but it's...
When it debuted, I could see how it being, like, the stamina Beyblade, like...
It wasn't even just... It was the defense and stamina Beyblade.
Yeah.
There was no getting around it.
You get where I'm coming from.
Yeah. Attack genuinely struggled to get this thing. You had to RNG it. You had to pray you got a ring out early because you weren't out spinning it. Its burst resistance was pretty solid, all things considered.
Like,
you had to ring it out.
The best at everything, but it had the good HP and defense mix that made it annoying.
No, exactly.
Where, like, you know what, I can kind of describe it. Have you ever heard me bitch about slivers in Magic?
Yes.
Yeah, well, like, just for reference, you can absolutely counter slivers without running slivers. The issue is you're probably running a turbo aggro deck.
Yeah. You wanna know what's even funnier? Some of the best sliver decks in Commander don't even run a sliver commander.
No, I believe it.
They run a commander that can get some of the slivers, and then they just play all of the slivers.
Yeah. Because, like, ultimately, you're good... I can guarantee it's, like, a casual, like, well, this guy helps slivers, so why wouldn't I just use that? Versus, like, no, but this guy can just, like, shit out a million dudes way faster because of his commander ability.
Yes, commander helps progress slivers. I can just play Sliver Queen and, you know, all these other things inside of the deck.
Like, just here's a great example. I play Anaya, which is white, green, red. I probably got the order wrong, but that's what it's listed on EDHREC. A dinosaur deck. Yeah. I run Gishath as my commander. I guarantee there's better generic red, white, green commanders out there. We did it!
Yippee!
But ultimately, I'm like, but this one does dinosaur shit, so I like it more.
So much. No, yeah, exactly. Versus someone like me who's like, man, I like a guy, but I want to win. Hee-hoo, here's Urza, High Lord Artificer. Hee-hoo.
Man, Super Friends decks are some horse shit.
Oh, I wouldn't even say if it's Super Friends deck. It's just, hee-hoo, artifacts, hee-hoo.
Oh.
If the old
by the way, do you got plans around 6-ish?
Then hear me now.
No?
Okay, just wanted to be sure before we, you know, decide to continue or not.
Surprisingly, I don't have other plans, and I'm the only one in the house.
That's not true. Oreo is there.
When my time comes,
you're right. Actually,
and I arrive in the midst
chat, I'll be right back. I want to go make sure Oreo has, like, pooed.
I will make all of you
Why are these identical last words? Oh, I'm sorry. Like, obviously, this is a very somber cutscene, but I saw, like, 6 identical dwarves.
We will take 2 from them.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Heisenberg. Yeah, you know what? Here, give me a sec. Heisenberg, are you a streamer or just like a cool guy? Let's see here. Come on. forgot about. Okay, because I was gonna give you a shout out, honestly. Like, I know my viewers aren't great, but like, if you want a shout out, I will absolutely give you a shout out right now. Oh, pro tip about this mission? Okay, got it. I'm listening. Go under bridge. Go under bridge.
Right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Got it. Pro tip about this mission, go under bridge via frozen river.
Got it.
Also, I'm gonna give Heisenberg a shout out because he's cool.
He is.
/ shout out Heisenberg C19. There we go. Excellent. Shout out. That was so cool of you. And no, you absolutely go get some rest. Absolutely. Go rest, man.
You have a good one, man. Thank you so much.
No, that was so fucking cool. Holy shit. I'm sorry I lost it right as you were going to check on Oreo Sky, but I saw 6 identical dwarf fighters with the same loadout and everything just on boats. And it just made me lose my shits.
No, you're fine. Okay, so people who know things about dogs, I have a question. So I went to go check on him.
Yes.
And, you know, I peeked my head over. He... he has not moved from his bed. Like, we came back, he waddled over to his bed. He had, like, a bone he had there. But the confusing thing is, he's not, like, chewing on it.
Right.
He's hoarding it like he's Smeagol. Like his little paw's just on it, and he's not moving.
Yeah, he's just like, no, this is mine, bro. This is fucking mine. Get your own.
Yeah, he's like, no, fuck you. This is mine. So I'm sitting here confused, like, dude, you haven't moved. Like, you are just in bed. I haven't, like, are you okay? So now I'm sitting here concerned, like, is he okay?
Hey, Sky, I'm gonna enter this explorable area just to check something if it's cool with you.
You go ahead. I'm just cleaning out my inventory.
Oh no, I'll wait. Because it would drag you with, so.
Yeah. How do I expand my vault?
Oh, what do you mean, like your material storage?
Yeah, the vault box.
Where you, that's a money upgrade.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I'm sorry, it sucks. Like, it's cheap enough that I bought one myself, because, like, you're cool, Guild Wars. Where'd you go?
Oh, wait, me going to the store logs me out? What?
I guess. Wild.
Storage pane.
Yeah, it'd be...
399.
No, you want the Zunlai storage expansion, I think? Like, you be sure to read it, because one will talk about, like, increases the number of crafting materials you can store.
Yeah. So Zunlai storage pane. This item adds a single pane, 25 slots of storage in your in-game storage chest. This pane is account-based and will be available on all of the
no,
characters.
that's the tabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then storage expansion increases the capacity of material storage by 250.
Yeah.
All
Which
right, well,
I sat there going like, okay, 500 is plenty. Like, ultimately, yes, if I was dedicating myself to like streaming this game constantly, I might consider going up to 1,000, because that at least means if I get a stack, I can buy almost anything, right?
Yeah. I more so mean, hey, my chest is running out of storage.
And you're tired of having to sell crafting materials?
Yeah, I just want to throw things in it.
Yeah, no, completely fair. Let's get back in the party.
Is there a way to autos? Oh, no, there's not.
Auto sort?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, almost certainly some of these items are stackable.
Yeah, wait, are you in your material storage tab for your crafting?
I'm in the actual thing. I'm not in material storage. I'm in item storage.
Oh, yo, Sky, take out all your crafting materials from here. Because, like, you got, like, up near the top, there's some lodestones. There's some rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, no, hold on. Yep, Enchanted Lodestones, take those out for sure. Gargoyle Skull, take that out for sure. Yeah, we're gonna be salvaging these. So yeah, Spider Legs 2 for sure. Because, yeah, you see how you're getting the carapaces?
Yeah, but like, can I please bulk do this?
Yeah,
God.
this is an MMO from 2006. Unfortunately. If you gotta do inventory management like this, it's gonna take a little bit.
Yeah, can you see why I just kept throwing everything?
Yeah, because you weren't managing, like, every mission like I was. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm just like, into the bank it goes. I don't care.
It's gonna be a little bit. Basically, anything that says trophy, we're gonna be salvaging. Because ultimately, you do not need trophies right now. Yeah, it can genuinely take a few hours to sort your inventory if you're that backlogged.
Good lord.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, okay, that's a crafting material. Can you go to your third tab? Okay, hey, those 5 stacks of scales, and the bones, those are just materials you can directly deposit into your crafting tab. The tab with the hammer on it. Oh, right, deposit all materials is just a thing.
Yeah, hang on, because I'm trying to...
Galaxy of Pirates and Cowboys, ROM, has won a battle in the Hall of Heroes.
Man, that's crazy. Oh, scroll up Berserker's Insight.
Everything I've heard about Guild Wars 1 PvP is that it is genuinely good, I just have no interest in it.
What I have heard is from you.
Well, I mean, like, consider what you know about this game mechanically, how it's kind of like, you know, an interesting mix of Diablo and Magic.
Yeah.
And, like, see how that might be really fun to throw at each other, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
And, like, a lot of these skills have PvP exclusive, like, changes for balance reasons. Like,
yeah.
They genuinely cared about making sure the PvP was a balanced experience while not harming the PvE one. Because, like, obviously, yes... Okay, listen. I'm gonna have a hot MMO take here. I think nerfs suck, and you should not nerf things unless it is absolutely fucking necessary. And I mean, like, necessary, right?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely think the way that 14 does its balancing is good. Where ultimately they say, hey, this job is our benchmark class for the role. Everyone has to be buffed to meet it.
The problem is, when they decide to nerf classes...
It's not very often, though. Like... It's really
not
very
nerf.
often.
Dumbed down is the phrase.
No, like, when I mean nerf, I mean make objectively less viable by making, like, their options take longer, cost more resources, or, like, deal less damage, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, a thing that makes it more difficult to use the skill in some way, or, like, less optimal to use it, right? That rarely happens in Final Fantasy XIV, like, genuinely. Whereas Guild Wars isn't afraid to do it, sometimes to the point of its own detriment, I think.
I mean, so more on the Final Fantasy thing, I don't know, because the changes to Summoner, the changes to Samurai...
Well, no, those weren't nerfs, though. Those were skill reworks. It changed how the class played entirely from the ground up. It didn't say, potency of this skill has been decreased by 50.
I mean, I guess, but for the Summoner, it did straight up make it a less viable DPS class.
It was already an unviable DPS class.
Well, yeah, and they made it even less viable.
No, what they did was they made it more approachable. Ultimately, it's just slightly better than Red Mage, which it always was because it was a magic DPS with a res. It just didn't have nearly as good of healing, so it was allowed to deal slightly more damage than Red Mage. This was by design from the devs.
I guess.
Like, this is why Summoner is not allowed to be better for DPS than Pictomancer, because it's got a res. And ultimately, this means it's unviable because it's not a healer. So if you need extra reses in the middle of high-end content, no, like, it's very perfect it or die. You know? Like, either everyone makes it up, or you're losing so much DPS from the Resurrection Sickness that it just doesn't matter that you have that res. Now, when you're doing pickup groups, that res is great because it means you're not wasting your time, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you're doing your roulettes, having that res is super important. Because it means if someone's fucking up because you can't trust randos on the internet, which is going to happen in pickup groups, at least you've got a safety net because you picked this class, right?
Yeah.
It's genuinely a case of, like, just by design, Red Mage and Summoner are never going to be top DPSs, but they are allowed to be approachable DPSs. And Summoner just was not approachable at that time. Like, you know how it was really, really hard to do Monk perfectly?
I'm gonna be real. Way back when Summoner was just, I am the dot mage with a carbuncle, that was kind of easy. The class as it is now is infinitely more complicated.
Is it? Because I could not figure out how to do Bahamut on the old class. At least not without reading a lot.
Yeah, I mean, to me it was.
Yeah, ultimately, it felt like I had a lot
You're a
more
dot
to...
mage that has familiars, and now it's you are the familiar.
Right. But, like, hold on just a second, because, like, yes, it was the dot mage, it was 2 dots. Like, it was 2 dots. So is Bard the dot DPS? Because it's really not.
It kind of is.
It's really not.
In terms of its damage,
no one's running Bard for the dot.
I mean, we're gonna start with. I really think Bard's in the wrong fucking color. Bard should be green. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not entirely wrong, but ultimately physical range DPS in 14 means support unless your name is Machinist.
That's kind of what I mean.
Because that's why Dancer is ranged physical, because it's a support class.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Dancer and Bard should have been green classes.
Right, but then there's no physical support. There's no physical ranged. Machinist just would not be made because there's no framework for it.
I mean, I'm also of the opinion I don't think the bow... Okay, when they were doing the original classes and they designated the bow, I don't think Bard should have been the class that it went to. I think just having Archer evolve into, I don't know, Amazonian or something. You get what I mean?
Isn't Bard like the traditional upgrade for Marksman in 14? Or in Final Fantasy as like a franchise?
Almost never, no. Bows aren't even a thing Bards tend to have. They tend to... Okay, for most of the traditional Bard characters, so, you know, you Spoony Bard in Final Fantasy IV.
Right.
He's magic DPS. Making him physical was weird.
I guess I'm trying to sit here because, like, admittedly, ultimately, this technically started because I guarantee there was not a physical range DPS role in vanilla. Honestly.
No, it wasn't.
Because ultimately there was only one and it was Bard. So Bard was probably just put under DPS, right? Like physical DPS, which is fair if it's physical DPS, but its niche in vanilla now is, well, I'm providing the support. Ergo, it cements the role as an archetype when Machinists gets added, and now they have enough to make it its own thing.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, real good example. What was the class, the base class for Bard in called for Final Fantasy 14?
It's Archer or Marksman, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's Archer.
All right, then yeah. Why wasn't it Ranger? Physical DP distance.
Well, because it's an MMO. Like I hate literally bows and MMOs are like something people are gonna want. Like
No, but this is what I'm saying. All right, in Final Fantasy 14, it's called Archer, and then they upgrade to Ranger. Ranger is the bow class in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 3, when you get Ranger, they are the bow class.
Right. But they're pure DPS, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
So
they wanted to set aside one of these DPSs to have the trade-off be, yes, you are safer on average because you are attacking at range. Your DPS is worse, but your benefit is you support your group. And like that just kind of makes sense when I'm analyzing introducing this as a DPS who's not really a healer. Because like you're just making Bard a healer does make some sense, but ultimately if you want the ranged physical to be support, you don't want it to like have a ton of healing, right? Because you don't it's not healing, it's buffing. It's different.
And that's kind of what I'm getting at though. Hunter could have been that job where your range DP, your physical ranged DPS, and all of your abilities for support are about exploiting weaknesses and inflicting ailments and doing this and that, because that's what most of the ranger adjacent classes do when they show up in games. And then you want Bard, have the base class be called, I don't know, musician, and then Bard is ranged healer or ranged support.
Okay, right, but then like we're locking in a healer when we already had 2 in vanilla. That was enough for every party.
We could have had a third, Ruby. We could have had a third.
Yes.
Anyway, it's
then we hit the raw healing versus shield healing issue even faster, don't we? Because that was already kind of an issue with some of the rework.
I suppose this is true.
Listen, I know that they eventually balanced it out. I really liked how Astrologian's niche in pickup groups was it doesn't matter what the other healer is, I'll pick the other type of healing.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do. I liked that mechanically about Astrologian, but I understand that made it basically completely unusable in statics, right?
Yep.
Because ultimately, either one or the other type of healing was just better. Either preventative shield healing or recuperative health healing. Yeah. And ultimately, it's usually shield healing.
Also, real quick, this is a complaint as me as a bigger Final Fantasy nerd, not caring about balance of 14. Where the fuck is Time Mage, you fucking cowards? What do you mean you didn't make a fucking Time Mage?
Okay, like, ultimately, though, Sky, like, hey, you know what game has rangers like you're describing and time mages that are playable?
World of Warcraft.
Wait, is time mage a class in WoW?
I don't know, but I'm almost certain they have a class that is speeds up.
No, I'm talking Guild Wars, baby.
Oh,
Mesmer is the time mage.
Mesmer has an ability that increases either speed or global cooldowns.
It has quick cast. It has fast casting as an ability.
And it gives that to other people?
Okay, ultimately, no. But...
yeah, there it is. Time Mage traditionally is, we are going to cast Earth Elemental skills and haste.
Hold on. However, as a result of fast casting being a stat in Guild Wars 1, right? Where you are dealing with things faster and you're supporting your allies, that's the idea, right?
Yeah.
In Guild Wars 2, Mesmer does have an elite spec called Chronomancer, where they do in fact apply quickness and alacrity to everyone. So you're attacking faster and you're slowing down enemies and your skills recharge faster.
There we go. Actually,
Yes.
Ruby, you want to know another game that had hunters and time mages as I described them?
Yes.
It's called fucking Final Fantasy 11.
It'll be okay, but like nobody wants to play that because it's old and crusty. I say while playing an old and crusty game.
And like, isn't this game technically older and crustier?
I actually don't know if it's older than 11. 11 was
Well,
PS2.
actually, no, it couldn't be. You're right, because it released for the PS2. Hang on, FF11.
Oh my god,
release
Scott.
date.
Oh my god, Scott.
2002. It's older and crustier.
Okay, but no, Sky, did I ever tell you when I first started my job at my work, right? The thing that they had me testing primarily was PS2 FATs. Right? Did you know that the PS2 FAT had a hard drive attachment?
Yes, I did actually. I knew this for two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One is an adult because obviously, yeah, that's how Final Fantasy 11 got installed.
Well, yes, obviously, but like it's a thing that a lot of people who owned one, but like weren't into video games enough to play an MMO, would not have remembered.
Yeah. The reason I remembered it is because that was also where you had to hook up the modem. And I had a cousin who really liked
Oh
one
man,
of the
you were
Navy
so
SEALs
cool.
games.
We just played Ratchet and Clank, like the fucking Deadlock PvP together and shit. Like,
Yeah.
we just
my
went to each other's houses. You were hooked up.
Yeah. My cousin liked one of the Navy SEALs games, and that had modem connectivity. So we played on that, and that's how I knew it existed.
Okay, so Sky,
Mhm.
legally, just legally, I have to wipe hard drives if I get them.
No, obviously.
Someone had their Final Fantasy 11 save on it.
Were you able to wait? You didn't have to log into like play online or anything. You could just access it.
I mean, obviously you'd have to have it hooked up to the internet, yes. But like, this person had Final Fantasy 11 stored in their hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like looking at us like, because this was like late Shadowbringers, early Endwalker, right? I was now highly invested in 14. I knew about 11 and what it meant for 14.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I feel like I'm actually touching history and I have to destroy it now, you know?
That's the unfortunate part. Like, that's because the PS2 servers aren't live, as far as I know.
Absolutely, but like, you get where
Actually,
I'm coming
hang
from.
on.
You get where I'm coming
Hang
from,
on.
though.
Yeah.
Where like, how do I put it?
Oh,
Huh?
Ruby.
What?
Final Fantasy 11 is no longer available to play on PS2.
Okay.
However, do you want to know when it was no longer available?
2023.
Okay, you overshot it a little bit actually.
Oh, really?
2016.
Okay, I overshot it a little bit, but I was like, no, this is going to baffle me, right?
Final Fantasy 11 on the PS2 was supported until 2016.
For reference, Final Fantasy 14 came out, like, for the PS3 in, like, what, 2012?
Yeah, and it lost support in, like, 2016.
Yeah. Like, Sony used to be way more willing to just keep servers up, wow.
Well, no, you want to know what's crazier? It's not because of Sony, it's when they overhauled Play Online.
Wait.
It's when they overhauled the authentication servers.
Oh, so it wasn't even like... Okay, like, ultimately, there's also, like, the argument of 14 is no longer supported on the PS3 because it is just too graphically intensive for the PS3 now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no.
I don't know if 11 ever went through that because its game engine would still be fairly primitive.
Yeah. But from what I'm hearing, Final Fantasy 11 was discontinued Not because any server costs or anyone like told them we can't keep this server up. It was because we're overhauling Play Online and there's no fucking way in hell we can push an update to the PS2. Bye. Sorry.
That sucks, man. Like, ironically, that sucks.
Well, no, to be fair, that's a security thing.
No, but like, that sucks though, because like, there were absolutely some people still playing on their PS2. I'm sorry.
No, what's funny, I can still go to Square Enix's website, and there is an article about switching from the PS2 or Xbox 360 to Windows.
Oh, that's so cool of them. Like, I'm never gonna play 11, by the way. Like,
yeah.
I'm willing to play Guild Wars. I would be miserable playing Final Fantasy 11.
You know, what's crazier? Square Enix said there is no need to buy new software for the Windows version. You will convert your Play Online ID into a Square Enix account.
Oh.
So it was when Play Online ID discontinued for security reasons. That's the only reason it won't work, because they upgraded their network.
Yeah, which, like, they are supposed to and are allowed to do, but, like, the PS2 was kind of, yeah, made back in a day where you couldn't force software updates to it, you know?
Yeah. And, a really funny thing about the Xbox 360, Microsoft would charge you to push updates.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up.
No, it is.
Anyway, you want
So
to do
they
the
were
mission?
Yeah, let's do the mission.
Let's eat shit. Come on, it'll be funny. Oh, wait, hold up. Cancel. I realized I wanted to check the Frozen Forest.
Oh.
Do you have the Heroes Challenge mission?
Let me check.
Because this shit'll give us attribute points, Sky.
The Heroes... I do have the Heroes Challenge.
And it's in the
That is
Frozen
dope.
Forest.
Haha!
So I'm gonna see
How
how...
fortuitous.
Oh, that's pretty deep. Okay, well, nothing ventured.
I guess we're walking. Anyway.
I was hoping it would be closer, but it is ultimately not.
I should have changed my spells to actually include packs. Oh well.
Oh, it's fucking whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, I gained a skilled point.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I realized having more numbers would actually probably be more worth our time right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, Ruby.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in playing Wizard 101?
Honestly, like, are we talking like a couple of sessions, or are you like dragging me through the campaign?
I'm dragging you through the first campaign that everyone knows of.
Okay, because like I felt like that had to be like clarified.
Yeah, Wizard City to Malastare, basically.
Yeah, because like ultimately I'm sitting here as like, listen, I'm sure the writing is fine, but at a certain point you understand the mechanics, you know? And that's
I mean,
the reason you're
because
here, is the mechanics.
It's just it's a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
That's it.
And again, this is no hate to Wizard 101. Among MMOs that like people actually played, you did good. Like,
It's actually surprising how. I mean, yes, there's a lot of microtransactions. I'm not gonna pretend
ultimately it's a TCG. Like, well,
yeah, in terms of mechanics,
proto Hearthstone CCG, I guess.
Yeah, it's a deck building turn-based RPG. That's what it is.
Yes.
That's all it is.
I understand it is. Oh, wait, what?
What?
You gotta do something?
Huh?
Oh, you started to say something, then I rudely interrupted you.
Oh, no, go ahead. I was gonna go, wait, hang on. I think actually all of the first arc is now free.
Oh, nice.
I think. I know they were talking about making Wizard City to Malastare free.
Because, like, I will fully admit, I'm not gonna be compelled by the narrative of Wizard 101. Like, it is not that kind of game.
Hang on, that's what I thought. Now, I'm not saying this is like a cinematic masterpiece, but by the end, it's like, no, wait, hang on. Why did someone put effort into this?
Okay, I need you to explain then, because ultimately I've never been that into Wizard 101, and everything early on felt very standard MMO.
Alright. So
And by standard, I mean we were talking quest chains of go collect 7 bear asses and save the princess, right?
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to explain it really... This is going to be very Cliff Notesy. There's other things...
Oh, fuck!
Oh god, there's so many fucking heretics. Let me keep us alive.
We are not winning this one. The golems are...
Oh yes, we are, girl. Oh, well. Right as I was about to hit reversal of fortune on Ogden.
It's fine, we'll just respawn, it's fine.
No, we're surviving.
It's fine, don't tell mom, it's fine. I love don't tell mom as a joke when you're eating shit, it's great.
Yeah.
Like...
Alright, yeah, no, Ogden's down. No,
yeah, no, our goal is now just to
Ogden's
clear as
down.
many. Our goal is just clear as many as we can.
Nope, Ogden's eating shit. He's gone. I'm like, if he gets me the fuck up, I'm gonna scream. Okay, yeah, we're down. Okay. So, and this is a legitimate question. At what perspective do you want the story told?
Okay, hold
From...
on, stay back.
Yep.
What were we talking about?
Wizard 1. Do you want me to tell it chronologically, beginning to end, or when you, the player, arrive, in the order of details you learn?
Which do you think is the better sell?
Honestly, I think explaining it like it's a YouTube lore video helps it a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so long and short, a long time ago,
I do need you to understand that can range from peak to slop, just making sure we're clear. We make YouTube lore videos about Five Nights at Freddy's, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but you get what I mean. Like,
yes.
I'm talking about the 3-part Chupo breakdown of the entire story beginning to end, of which yours truly shows up in. As in, my character's there. I helped them a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like, I am not in the video. My character is in the video, and you sometimes see him. That's
understandable. No, but, like, you understand, like, as much as lore videos are great, there are Garten of Ban lore videos out there. Like, saying there's a lore video, if its quality is fine, but ultimately we can go, like, okay, but this is also, like, slop for children.
Yeah, it is quality, I promise you. They're like 3 hours. It's 3 parts and they're like 3 hours apiece.
No, that's completely fine. I am completely fine with that. I just, like, you have to understand if I, you know, had the initial reaction of like, okay, but like, I have to be sure, is this worth it in the end?
Alright, so... anything that's not immediately related to Wizard City through the final Malistaire fight, I'm just kind of going to gloss over.
Okay.
Like 30 plus years prior to you arriving in Wizard City. Because it is the lore that you are plucked from our reality into the world.
That's both an easy way to explain why you don't know shit, and a good way to sell an MMO diegetically to children.
Yep.
Where you're like, no, this is you, that's why you get to make your own guy.
Yeah, this is you. You are plucked from your reality into this new world. You are tasked to help.
You were not expecting the children to look up your lore primer and make an OC. They can just be themselves if they want.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. So prior to you arriving, Malistaire and his wife, you know, love each other very, very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Everything's fine and dandy. Malistaire's wife, who I honestly forget the fucking name of. I know you meet her partway through, and I just don't remember it. Is deathly ill, and it drives Malistaire to try to, like, learn life magic.
Mm-hmm.
or he either already was the life magic teacher, or he transitioned from that to learning life magic to heal her. He was unsuccessful. His wife perished.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This then like fills him with so much grief. He is looking into all sorts of arcane and forbidden knowledge to try and figure out how to get her back. And this is I should add, the school of magic Malistaire teaches is death magic.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the necromancer class.
His name is Malifair, like Malistaire.
Yeah.
Sorry, like he's the bad guy. I'm not 12.
Yeah. So he is looking into all of these other things left behind by organizations, and he finally devises a plan. He is
Oh my
going to
god,
steal...
what's up with all these pine souls?
I don't fucking know.
Sorry.
They're getting fucking deleted. It's really annoying.
I'm tired of being deleted.
Yep.
Anyway. But yes, Malistaire become bad guy? Wow.
Yeah, Malistaire become bad guy. He devises a story. He devises a plan.
Yes.
His plan is to steal the World Tree's eye, get a hold of the Croconomicon, which, you know, it's the Necronomicon.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
Yeah. He's basically
Kill
gonna
this
go through
fucking boss if it kills me.
He's gonna go through a dark ritual that is going to forsake so many lives and so many people for the sake of his wife. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I found a better paraphrase that I'm going through.
I'm dying.
Malistaire a long time ago Malistaire Drake was the death professor at his wife was the former life professor. It drove him super mad, and he starts world hopping as the way to awaken the Titan, hoping if he is the summoner of the Titan, he can take control of it and amass enough power to break life and death.
Okay.
And it is this, like, insanely complicated Voldemort-esque plan to do so. Where he is amassing all of these magical artifacts. He is pretty much pitching different factions against each other so he can do his work unopposed.
Okay, like, I can understand this being, like, a very, like, okay, you didn't just phone it in completely, but ultimately this is a story for children.
Yeah, like, so this story is still simple.
Yes.
At least for the part of the story where it gets infinitely more
I'm gonna
fucking
draw
complicated.
everyone stay back here.
Yeah. So when you are summoned, you are cleaning up a situation that Malistaire started. He got a bunch of, like, minor undead necromancers to cause some ruckus in Wizard City while he went to go deal with some shit.
Yes.
It's the distraction. So you get called into Wizard City, you clean up all of his problems around there, and then they catch wind, oh, okay, he's going to Crocotopia, the big Egypt analog, and we need to figure out what he's gunning for.
Right.
So you help out in the archaeological site. You learn that Malistaire is trying to enter the tomb of this long since gone civilization and pretty much access their afterlife realm and have them re-enslave the inhabitants.
Oh, that's fucked up. They shouldn't do that.
Yeah, like, Crocotopia straight up talks about how the inhabitants you are seeing are the freed slaves of the previous civilization.
And he wants to take this over.
Yeah, he's taking this over so he can use their power. And he's, as like a way to get them on his side, I'll give you your slaves back.
That's fucked up. You shouldn't... Oh my god, stop running!
Jesus Christ.
Not you, just like the enemies. Stop fucking running while I'm trying to kill you.
Fortunately / unfortunately, you learn that the Croconomicon is in the possession of the Marleybone family. and you need to go to...
The Marleybone family?
Sorry, not the Marleybone family. The people of Marleybone. And then you go to Marleybone, which is just their England analog. Basically, the British already raided it, and they have it.
Let's see.
Oh, go get it from the British.
Go get it from the British.
Yep, the British already have it. Lo and behold, he
Oh my
basically
God,
sets up.
Look who's in your chat, Sky.
Oh, who's in my chat? Oh, hi, Jin. How are you doing?
We are doing a collab again. We do this every Saturday. Yesterday was a little impromptu, but it's lovely to see you.
Yee, how are you doing? I'm explaining Wizard 101 because I'm fucking insane, I guess.
No, it's you're trying to sell me on playing Wizard 101 eventually, effectively.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! You don't have blood. That means I can't stab you.
Nope, no blood.
But
Blood
just...
from the bloodless. Skulls throne.
Wait, what?
Right. Huh?
I recognize skulls from the Skull Throne.
Yeah. No blood for the blood god, so no skulls for the skull throne.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the no.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, you're walking your puppy?
honestly, after we get this mission done, Sky, you should walk your dog.
The problem is getting him to comply, because he's kind of been... he's been in his bed. He has not wanted to move. I don't know why. He just had... Okay, so he... maybe Jin knows this, because I know they... they take care of their dogs.
Right.
Maybe another dog person can help explain. So, this morning, I go check on him. He's in his bed. He has this big, like, bone treat that I guess my parents gave him before, they went to go help my sibling. So, we get him up. He's kind of an incredibly lazy dog. He's just like me for real. Same! My dog is lazy and silly and goofy.
And Upin. Don't forget Upin. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes.
He's very Upin, and he looks like he's like seen into the fifth dimension. It's crazy.
How are we supposed to get past this?
I don't know. I just know I'm trying.
No, I know you're trying, but like, holy fuck.
Yeah, okay. There's so many people. Jesus Christ.
Let me kill one.
Oh my god.
I killed
There
one.
are so many fucking Pine Souls. What the hell is happening?
No, these are their shadows fucking suck.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna really quickly try to finish Puppy. So I'm trying to take him to, go get his haircut, and he's like, no, I want to stay in my kennel. I don't want to move. He doesn't want to. I have to drag his tubby butt out. And when I do, he's like, no, take me back. I don't want to do this. So, drag him out anyway. This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing today.
Yeah, this is you don't get a choice in this, unfortunately.
Oh, hold on. Fuck, stay dead.
Jesus Christ. So we deal with him getting his haircut. He's all clean. He's got his summer cut, so he's not too hot.
Yeah, because you live in Texas. Like,
yeah, we get back. I put him on the ground, and he books it to his kennel. He sits down. He puts his little paw over his bone treat that he got, and he has not moved.
He's just
genuinely.
But like, he's breathing and stuff. He's just
he's breathing. He's conscious. I can sit there and look at him, and he looks back at me.
He's going, like, what do you want with my bone?
Yeah, and I'll like fuss him and mess with him, and he responds. He just doesn't want to get out of bed, and like it's not like he's resting. He's just sitting there with it in his hand.
And like, Oreo is not a smart animal. Like,
okay, so see, that's the thing.
Because he's a Shih Tzu, like.
Yeah. How do I put it? He is intelligent in the sense that he understands how to communicate if he needs something. if he needs to go to the bathroom, or he knows someone's at the door, or there's something he doesn't like, he knows how to, like, communicate that to us.
Right.
He will run up to us, he'll, like, huff and he'll puff, and he'll, like, gesture his head over to the door.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, I guess we're following you now. So, you know, go follow the dog. Dog arrives to the back door, and, you know, he puts his paws up, and he makes a beg.
Right.
So it's like, okay, he needs to go outside. We understand.
But,
Or,
like, that's a very basic, you are a social mammal kind of behavior, which is intelligent, but not, like, the end of the world.
Yeah, but, like, other things, he'll, like, hey, I want to go play, and he'll, like, pull us over and, like, get his toy, and he'll make us play with him.
Mhm.
So it's like, we understand when you want things.
Yes.
But what are you doing right now? Is there... like, what on earth has compelled you to sit here for 6+ hours and not even, like, waddle your little butt around? Or, like, walk into the room and look at me funny? So I'm, like, a little concerned.
No, I'm sorry, I got a really good drop. Ooh. Saved me possibly a platinum.
But no, it's one of those things where I'm sitting here looking at him like... Because when I took a break a little bit ago to make sure he didn't need to use the bathroom or anything, I looked down at him, and he's like... He's looking at me like I'm the jackass.
It's like, dude, I'm making sure you don't shit all over the floor.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to make sure you didn't piss everywhere, or shit, or, you know, throw up.
Come on,
Lord
man.
knows sometimes you get tummy troubles. And you know, you went and interacted with people you've never met. I don't know, maybe you're going crazy.
God, I might be dumber than Oreo.
Yeah, and he's like, what the fuck do you want? So, and I even, like, looked at him like, hey, you go to the bathroom, buddy? Come on, come here. And he's looking at me like I'm a fucking asshole.
Well, yeah, because you clearly want his fucking bone.
So it's like, all right, you know what? Fine, fuck you. You can keep your tubby butt over there. I'll come back.
Okay.
I'll come back and feed you at dinner.
Okay, we got this. We got this time. But I mean, ultimately,
Dinner. I hope he eats, because sometimes he gets fussy of when he wants to eat. And at that point, it's like, you know what? It's in the bowl. You're gonna eat it when you eat it, because you're not getting something different. Maybe.
Still mad at you for disturbing the peace earlier.
You know what? Sure. I'm going to assume it's that.
Oh. Man, it's really funny. Even when the game is dog shit, we're usually having fun.
Well, yeah, because...
And I'm not going to say this game is, like, dog shit all the time. There's just some moments where I'm like, come on, man. Like...
Ogden! Alright, thank you.
No, we're fine. We're fine. You're fine.
No,
Don't tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom! Alright, there we go. Sweet Jesus. That entire horde just came out of fucking nowhere.
Oh, hey, there's a boss down there.
Yeah, what? You want to... Oh, we have to go kill it. That's where the quest is. Fuck. No, is it? Hang on. No, we don't have to.
I mean, we don't have to, but it sure would get rid of our death penalty faster.
I mean, you know what? You're right.
Like, we can handle
It
the
would.
imps. Like, it's fine.
We can handle the imps. I don't know if we could handle Enshal Hard. That sounds like a porn star actor.
Eshnall Hardwood.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Well, I guess I'm glad I'm dead. I gotta delete someone.
What? Oh,
A bot showed up.
There was a bot. Got it.
Yeah, it was like AI streamers at streamboo.com.
AI viewers, guys. AI viewers.
Hey, AI viewers, they're totally real. Shut the fuck up.
This is definitely not going to be a waste of money.
Well,
Like,
what the? Here's the sad part. Some of them might not be, fake. They might actually just be botted accounts.
no, I don't mean that. I mean, like, ultimately, unless your AI viewers are set up to just yap in chat constantly, you've got to make enough in ad revenue to pay for every one of those. Because they're never going to gift you a sub. They're never going to do anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's purely for, like, analytics that you're going to present to someone else.
Yes.
That's almost entirely what they're for. Or like what people do with them.
Or they get desperate people who think, well, if I just pay a bit now, then eventually I'll have enough normal viewers to just be fine, right?
Yeah,
because you could hypothetically pay enough to push yourself to partner +2. But what happens after that? If you're not entertaining, it's not going to matter.
I wouldn't even go that far, but it's definitely if I get a spike in viewers, the algorithm's gonna push my discovery and it's gonna be easier.
But ultimately, you still need to be entertaining for that to be an investment.
Yeah, no, you do, and it's even one of those things where it's like there's other things you can do.
Exactly. And thank you, Mike,
Like
for the check-in.
like posting to your social medias.
Yeah, and like
That I know.
Oh, was that a shot at me?
No, I'm slightly jabbing at Jin because every so often they will post on their Twitter but forget to post everywhere else. So sometimes I teased them about it last time.
Okay. Don't worry, Jin.
Yeah,
I have a Tumblr that I probably use more than my Blue Sky.
Yeah. Like a good example. So I came back after we raided a little bit later, and I was just talking to them about how Evo went.
Right.
And it was like, oh yeah, no, I went to Evo and I was as like a Kogyaru Mork, and I was like, wait, when did you do that? That's awesome. I didn't see that on your Instagram, and they were like, oh right, it was on my Twitter. Whoopsie-doodle.
So like here's the thing with Tumblr, it can suck or be amazing depending on what you're using it for. It is a very you get out what you put in for Tumblr. Like
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, Oh, you're a necromancer. I should have targeted you first, because you're scarier the longer the fight goes on, actually.
Yeah, they are absolutely manhandling me.
Well, yeah, because they have all these bone fiends that they've been summoning. The bone fiend. The bone fiend.
It's the bone zone.
No, it's okay. See, watch this shit. He'll either stay there and take a ton of damage, or, okay, never mind.
He's gonna take a bunch of damage.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Nasher, actually.
Oh no. Ogden's down.
God, this has been a dog shit run.
We just need to walk to a different hub.
Yeah, but the other way is longer.
Oh, it is. It actually is.
Because if we approach from the bottom, it's gonna take way longer.
No, it is. Vec is trying his darndest.
Oh god, this sucks.
No.
I mean, I guess by the time we get back, it'll just be the boss and one other guy.
I sure hope.
No, I mean, like, all these corpses have already been exploited, ergo he will not be able to do the minion bullshit next time.
There. Oh my God.
We are barely staying alive, and this sucks.
Yeah,
We
because you
can't
guys
have
can't kill the
DPS him.
Nasher whatsoever.
Oh, fuck.
Nope, okay, unless Vec heals you, I think we're done. Yep, we're done.
Okay, God.
How are you still alive?
Oh, I'm very survivable with Defy Pain alone. It gives me plus 258 health.
I see. Ruby,
Yes.
how much of the Street Fighter lore do you know?
I know about M. Bison and the horse.
And his horse?
Yeah, where he found a dying
horse-
horse, and he sensed it in it a kindred spirit who desired to live, so he gave it Psycho, and the horse lived, and now they're friends.
Yeah, that is true.
That,
you
that
also
is
know that
actually just why he has a horse. And it
Yep.
sounds like a toddler wrote it.
Yeah. Did you also know that just the fucking Illuminati is actually in Street Fighter?
No, I believe that.
The horse apparently has a... He does. I just forget his name.
I hope it's something either, like, needlessly pompous or hilariously mundane, you know?
Now, you know what? Hang on. I think let me Google.
Because, like, I'm not as into fighting games as you are, Sky, but I like me some fighting games.
I'm gonna buy some horse.
And bison horse.
Rocinante.
Oh, that is the exact type of pompous I was hoping for. Thank you.
So we have Don Quixote Doflamingo.
What?
And
No,
Don
it's a horse, not a
Quixote
donkey.
Rocinante.
It got a
I'm gonna get
sensible
you.
chuckle. Anyways, let's actually kill this boss this time. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Swear to God. Yeah, okay, the one piece of lore I wish Capcom would, like, elaborate on, because they're already putting all of their other franchises in under the same universe somehow, or, like, at least a lot of them. Show me the way that Street Fighter properly connects to Darkstalkers without relying on fucking Puzzle Fighter.
Without relying on Puzzle Fighter's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, because Capcom has already, like, basically made what was previously a non-canon character into a canon character.
Oh.
The DLC character Ingrid.
Yes, I believe you've ranted about how people aren't fans.
I have ranted about the game they're from. I personally don't have a problem with Ingrid.
Okay.
The problem is she doesn't, in some situations, she sticks out because she was the designated "we're making you for this crossover game" character.
Got it. Okay.
And there's some portions where she sticks out. Her appearance in 6 has kind of fixed that a little bit, because they even, like, straight up go, no, this is an outside elder entity.
I haven't legally even finished vanilla, actually. I'm way behind on World Tour.
I don't think I ever finished it either.
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but, like, there comes a point where it's like, I feel like I'm just grinding now.
No, that's fair. So... oh, hang on. Well, what the hell was I talking about? Right. How they've connected a previously non-canon character into the canon.
Yes.
So, Ingrid was the crossover character for the Capcom Fighting Jam, which was just their crossover Capcom game.
Yep.
And now she's canon because they kind of incorporated her previous story of she's just a magical girl.
And that's ultimately all you need. It's Street Fighter.
Yeah, she's a magical girl who is technically an elder entity. They basically made Athena from SNK.
Yeah.
Jin's probably gonna kill me because that's not correct, but that's the long and short.
I mean, listen, it's got to be dumbed down for people like me. It's fine.
Yeah.
Why are these fucking lizards so annoying?
I'm glad the SNK lore expert agrees.
Listen, you know it's funny when the lore experts go, no, that's basically true.
No, you're not wrong. I'm almost certain that when Ingrid was first made, they were trying to make their own Athena.
Which, like, I mean, that might make sense if a new archetype exists in a fighting game. Street Fighter should at least try to, you know?
Oh, no, I don't even mean, like, character-wise. I mean, I guess they play a little similarly. But Athena is just... I have a fireball, I have an uppercut, I have a reflector.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, I have to stand here and kill this guy, because,
Yeah, I don't have any of my range spells, so I can't.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. But, you know, Street Fighter has already kind of said, oh, no, Strider's part of the canon.
Right.
Guys...
Oh, stick to the wall so we don't do that again.
Guy's teacher is straight up the guy that, like, helps create the Strider program years later.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Man's canon.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking Mega Man.
Yeah, it's just, no, yeah, Dr. Light finds old tapes showing Street Fighter footage, and he figures out how to teach X the Hadoken.
I mean, sick as hell, though?
Yeah, no, honestly,
Like,
kind of based.
Like, how else do you classify that other than incredibly based? Like,
No, exactly.
you make a robot and then you teach it to throw a fireball? That's sick as hell.
Yeah. Final Fight has been canon to Street Fighter since for fucking ever.
Right.
Well, alright. They need to figure out how to throw in Phoenix Wright and Darkstalkers.
So, how does this work with Tifa?
So the Tifa crossover thing.
Like, ultimately, yes, I'm aware that's Square Enix, not Capcom, but,
Yeah.
like, you know, it brings up questions now that crossovers are canon.
Yeah. Well, for one, the SNK crossovers, they just wrote it off as, oh, no, Capcom versus SNK just happened.
Okay.
One of the big diffs with Ingrid is Athena had a set of established games and is more well-liked. This is true. I'll explain the Athena thing in a bit.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck this noise.
Oh, God. How many fucking patrols are here? Jesus
We're
Christ.
almost there, is the worst part.
I know. Okay. So, the Tifa thing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know for certain, but based on what we got from Ingrid's story mode
Okay, we can get this guy.
and the little tidbits that the trailer is helping,
Yeah.
Ingrid is pulling in characters from other dimensions. Because,
Okay.
like, I think Bosch was supposed to be dead by the end of World Tour.
I don't know about... I mean, like, it's implied that... I mean, like, he took Psycho. You don't recover from that, right?
Not that we know of. It's either you kind of learn to control
And
it or you go fucking crazy.
And he was clearly leaning towards the second, because, like, his ending is a tragic loss that we just don't expect him to come back from. Whether he
Yeah.
physically lived that or not, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But, you know, well, Ingrid's from another reality, so she's pulling other fighters from other realities.
Yeah, no,
oh, would
she
you
is-
look at that?
She is
Here's
allowed to
Tifa.
pull from a reality where, you know, Bosch never did that.
Yeah. So the thought is, oh, she's pulling Tifa. And that's why Tifa's here.
And that's just it. It's like, this is not canon to Final Fantasy VII, but it's canon to a setting with a multiverse.
Yeah, which, to be fair, I mean... Again, Street Fighter is canon to Strider and Mega Man.
Like,
We have jumped the shark long
but
ago.
how fucking funny would it if in some way the last entry of the 7 remake just confirms that no, Tifa just went there for a bit?
Yeah, no one could find Tifa for like a solid 5 hours. And she comes back and just like, man, I had a really cool
It'd be
vacation.
so
guys. We should've
funny,
seen
right?
It's like how... It's like how in Monster Hunter, it just straight up confirms, no, this is just Akuma.
Yeah, he's just here. He's here wanting a good fight, so he's killing monsters about it.
Yeah, how did he get here? He doesn't even know. He's not even tripping.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, fuck, this is gonna suck. Just stay down. Just stay down. Do not go up.
Yeah, Darkstalkers could frankly just be easy. It could be, yeah, no, most of the monster characters just hang out in the demon world. And
Sky, can you heal?
Yeah, I'm getting Ogden.
Yeah, you were just standing around doing nothing, though.
Alright, Ogden's up. Get up.
This might be a wash.
Yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, no, I'm just not going to be able to beat all these guys with 3 NPCs who aren't dealing a lot of damage to the same guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we're restarting, it's fine.
Yep.
Just gonna
fine.
sit here and let my health run out.
And then these assholes show up. Can they fight each other? Is that a thing we can abuse?
Maybe. Jorah's about to die.
Oh, there's Jorah.
I guess they don't fight.
Oh, dumb.
Okay. Oh, what? There was a shrine here?
What?
Okay,
Oh, well.
okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just...
All right, hear me out.
Yeah.
The way they incorporate a Phoenix Wright crossover.
Yeah.
So you know how in the story of Street Fighter 6, like Ken is wanted on trial. Like they think he did
Right.
war crimes.
Yes.
Basically.
Okay, that's...
Phoenix Wright's his lawyer.
No, that'd be funny, I agree.
Yeah. It's just they get Phoenix Wright to be his lawyer, and they put him in the game.
Okay,
And
so
that's
just...
it.
Why would you spawn them at the res shrine?
Because they're just a little silly.
Okay, we're fighting them. We're fighting them.
All right. We're doing this.
Okay, come on.
Reversal of Fortune.
And
Reversal
Gwen's
of-
dead.
Reversal of Fortune from Ogden.
You know what? Maybe if we take out the Doliac Master, that's the play. Oh,
I got one
who's
shot by
healing
Harper.
you? There's... I'm gonna fucking crash out. This is so stupid.
I'm getting one shot by Carvers. I actually can't even be anywhere near the fight.
Okay, so we're gonna teleport back to the Iron Mines, because this is just a total wash, I guess. I'll just let my health run out again.
Yeah, no, we need to get rid of our death penalties. I don't know about you, but I have a minus 60.
Yeah, but we aren't moving fast. This is going to
Yeah.
keep happening.
Anyway, actually, do I have cakes?
Why am I taking so long to kill now? Okay, okay. If we spawn here, we just teleport back.
Yep.
Because I... Oh boy!
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
we're teleporting back. Iron Mines, Iron Mines.
Yep.
That, like... What am I supposed to do with, like, Prophecy's skills, you know? Because I
This
think
is
that's
the
repeatedly
question.
what's feeling the problem, is this game's been optimized too much. So as it's gotten older, they've nerfed and buffed some combos so much that you're expected to just go through the game out of order?
I don't know.
Which, like, ultimately, sure, but I want to enjoy your narrative, Guild Wars, and you're making it quite difficult. You know?
Game making its narrative hard to get into? Unheard of.
Yeah. Okay, so, listen, we're just not doing this tonight. Like, I'm sorry, it's late.
Okay.
Because it's like, what, 7? Yeah, we've been at it for 3 hours. This has been a great stream.
Oh, Jesus, it has. I didn't... Who are we rating to? Who is up?
Oh, give me a second, give me a second.
Raid
First, we gotta get the
browser.
outro. Tomorrow, Sky is doing a stream. I will be there.
Yes. Tomorrow, we are doing Jeopardy. Not with the people I had originally stated on Twitter. There were some situations that came up. They will not be available. So
And,
we're
like,
doing a slightly
Completely
different
understand both their reasons. Like, it's not like, I just don't feel like it. They had
Yeah,
genuine
no,
reasons.
like family related, life related situations.
And, like, I
happen.
know that, you know, makes me sound, like, rude, but I'm seeing it's like, no, I want to make sure that that air is clear. It is absolutely nothing like that.
Yee, I
Oh,
will.
you got a
Ooh,
treat? Listen,
Treat?
after I recover, absolutely will.
I'll be there.
I might lurk, I might be quiet, but I will try to make it. Because
Alright, let's
ultimately,
see.
I'm very hungry. I could go for some chicken patties right now. And I bought
Chicken
some.
does sound good.
Anyway.
Alright, so I have Goblin Fia, I have Bolts, Sunny's Live.
Let's see here. There's also Kivy. Kivy is live.
Yee. No, of course, of course. Thank
there's-
you for coming.
There's also Melanie, seeing Melanie live. Anything sticking out to you? That said, it was absolutely lovely having you here, Jin.
Yeah, no, it was great seeing you. Thank you for coming. I mean, who would you prefer? We could raid to whoever.
Because, like, I admit, I like to see our raids as, like, little double pick-me-ups for, you know, our friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, you pick.
God. We can do bolts.
Okay, let's go to Bolts. Bolts is in a collab with Neon Harper, it looks like, reviewing your retro game collections. Lovely. Well, we are playing a retro game.
We are. Chat. 2003 happened 23 years ago. Feel old yet? You feel old yet?
Well, anyways,
Do
I'm
you
gonna
feel
send you
old,
guys
Ruby?
all the bolts.
Yep, we're going to bolts.
Where is Bolts? Because it has been a while since I've raided Bolts, and I hope she's doing good.
The raid message is boobs. Bolts the boobs.
Bolts the boobs, really? Okay.
Tell me she wouldn't approve of that.
No, that's fair. That could be your chats. I don't know what mine is. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a schedule up tomorrow. Refresh once you get there so they get the views, okay?
Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Oh my god, my dog is barking at something now. Now I gotta.
Okay, we're
I
there.
have to check on him. We are here.
Okay, I'll handle keeping track of things for a few minutes.
Yee.
Okay, take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Floppy disks. What? Don't give me milk.